Yeah, I had to get Cajun. That little,
I mean, that's where he at
country
right
Cajun.
now.
Yeah, that's not where you're from, though.
Zion tastes all over the place. Yo, he got her. Remember the white bitch you was with on the Duke?
You're beautiful.
You're so beautiful.
You're
That
so
nigga's
beautiful.
all over the fucking.
Monetization out the window.
I forgot we were clear. But he was
okay.
all over the spectrum, bro. He's with the most cartoonist BBL and the most malnourished white women.
Malnourished.
Was that high school? Was that high school?
I'm pretty sure that was
college.
Duke. That was Duke.
Yeah, well,
That
he was
was
at Duke.
peak Duke days.
He was at Duke, man.
Where he could, ain't no
I'm
help.
not shocked.
I mean, that's true.
I'm not shocked.
It's Duke.
That little high school he went to in South Carolina, he was like the only nigga on the team.
Yeah.
And then he went to Duke where there was more white people.
True.
I'm not
The
shocked.
only black people was on the team.
Yeah. And then he went down to Louisiana, culture shock.
Nah, he's from North Carolina.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Even
But I
closer.
think where he was at though.
Even closer.
You could tell he was on. Remember his high school mixtapes? It was a lot of
Well,
him dunking on a lot of
He
white
went to a little
children.
private school.
Well,
Yeah.
that's most.
That's how it goes.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's
but I
like
think-
we wasn't around a lot of
Yeah.
our kind down there.
That's like a nigga going to like,
So before he
Petty.
got there, he
Pennington or
was
something.
just around.
I think he's around white people all the time.
What's the relevancy? What are we saying? What is?
I mean, the relevancy is that he has been preordained and predisposed to like a certain thing, and we saw evidence of that in that video in Duke.
That's
And
just
then
one woman.
I know. I'm just extrapolating from the data that we have.
The data we have is Moriah Mills. That's the real
And
data.
that's a big shift. I was like, holy cannoli.
But
And there's other
was like
women.
the
There's
baby
other.
mom, right?
Yeah,
The BM.
those are black women.
He got kids?
He has one.
I didn't know that.
BM is kind of like a BBL type Johnson.
not
Not-
Moriah Mills.
Yeah, not like that.
Not like
I would
he-
sincerely hope.
If he did two of those, I'm already judging you, brother. But now you're sick.
One's an accident. Two,
Two is a habit.
we got to start.
Two's an addiction. Two is a lifestyle.
Two of those.
Yo, you slip into it's only just so much caulk you can run into on the back end.
I don't know. She got some.
Who?
That was the white girl from Duke.
That's the white girl from Duke. Is this confirmed? She looked terrible.
Well, she's
I'm
not
sorry.
beautiful.
She looks like the Miz.
She does look like a Miz. I don't know your name. I'm sorry.
That niggas, as I was on that FaceTime saying, sweet nothings on that bed.
What the
You're beautiful. Don't say that. You're gorgeous.
Oh no, she looks
So who among us hasn't done? You're beautiful.
nice little cake session.
Yeah, like, you're
A little simping.
I have a simp like that now.
you're the apple of my eye.
No,
You're the-
been a long time.
She's very gorgeous to me.
She's very gorgeous to me.
Okay, who are we? What are
Oh
we doing?
man, we are the Not That Serious Podcast, also known as the greatest podcast in the world. And I happen to be one of your hosts, Michael.
It's Elsie.
Keenan's in the building.
Lamont, aka Dr. Waffle, aka Light Skin Lightning in a Bottle, aka Seeing a Sensation, aka I forgot the other ones, aka
Dr. Dingling.
Dr. Dingling, Dr. Zaddy, Dr. Zimples, not Zimples, but Dr. Zimples,
You was on the road. Just use disease.
Beige Blade, Waffle Son, Viet Vino, the Great Wafissimo, the Magician with the prescription.
Yeah.
There was another one I saw on YouTube that was pretty good. I forgot it though.
I gotta find that one.
We'll find it
Next week I got you.
again. Yeah, shout out to all you guys that are listening. However you choose where you consume it, visually or audibly. We appreciate you. We hoped you had a great time at our no, that's not. No.
Yeah,
No, it didn't happen yet. And when this airs, it still wouldn't have happened yet.
Yeah.
So
Be
get ready.
Yeah,
I hope you guys have.
I'm like, what happened?
it's like a great time. Where were we?
And,
Treating our listeners
A great
like
time at
Dora.
LV's birthday.
well, we'll get into that.
Did you
We'll
have
get
a good time?
Did
So
y'all see,
did
like,
I.
Y'all see the clips from like the real Dora movie? Like she's just like schizophrenic.
Huh?
Like it's like I don't know if it's a clip or like a skit.
I think it's a skit.
Is it just a skit? Like it was supposed to be like a Dora movie, and it was but they made it like a live action.
Oh, Dora. Okay.
Dora, I'm sorry.
Well, they
It's
did
like
make
you
a
say
live action
doors.
movie.
Dora. I don't.
But
They
not
did.
what Ellie's talking
Yeah,
about.
I
They
don't know
did,
if
but not
that's
this,
a,
not this one.
But yeah, it's like a skit, and she's like, doing that. But their parents are like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?" Like,
Bro,
yeah, it's
this
just
bitch is talking to herself.
yeah. I think it's just a skit.
Yeah.
But there's like a couple actors in there that were known though. That's why I was like,
I think it was this College Humor one.
okay.
Oh,
That ain't, but yeah.
College Humor still around?
No, this was years ago.
No, never mind then.
I don't know if it's still around, but I'm saying the thing was years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was
But
it?
yeah. Make sure you tune in to our YouTube subathon on Saturday, April 19th. We're going to start around 12:30-ish, and then we're going to go well into the night. Well into the night. Yes. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to got games, we got activities, we got guests coming through, all types of good stuff. It's going to be a good time. Make sure you tell everybody you know, to all your friends. Make sure you're tuned in. Make sure you get as much people to come in as possible so we can get as many YouTube subscriptions as we can, because that's the whole name of this game, baby. We trying to drive these YouTube numbers up, baby.
Uppity up.
We trying to get to that 20 kids. So help us out. We're gonna have a good time. Make sure you guys tune in. It's gonna be a hell of a wang dang doodle. Shout out to Spreaker, Spotify, and all those great people there. Yeah. How's everybody feeling?
Pretty good.
I'm not. Well, I don't need that. I know how you niggas are feeling.
I'm good.
I am not feeling good. I was ready to take off work, and I work from home, so that was going to be the laziest thing I could possibly do. If you didn't know, it was Elsie's birthday weekend this weekend. So decided to go out for that.
Happy birthday again, good brother.
Yes, of course. So I'm not built for this life that Elsie lives. This is very obvious because we go to brunch. We get there, reservations like 1:30. Elsie's already been there DJing for how long? Like hour
And a half at that point.
This is
Hour
at
and a
Set
half.
No Libs, right?
at Set No Libs in Philly. Yeah. So we get there, and my foolish brain, I said, it's 1:30. This is supposed to be over at 4. So let's say I'm only going to be drinking for like 2.5 hours.
Easy.
Easy. We start off with a nice little margarita tower. What better way to start off a
Y'all had a
Sunday?
margarita tower.
Right off the bat.
I thought it was mimosa tower. It's a margarita tower.
Yeah. I saw
Oh,
that. I'm like, that has ice in it. That's not a mimosa.
That's so funny because I didn't watch anybody's story.
I had
So I
no
don't
story
know.
to show.
All I know is from the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
So
So-
started out with a margarita tower.
Started off with a margarita tower because everyone was like, do we really want champagne? Like, nah, not really. So we got a
smarter.
mango margarita tower, which was delicious, by the way. Should I tell the story about what happened with the girl?
Which one?
Being
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'll change the names.
Yeah.
So the girl that they know, we'll call her Rachel. Rachel and Monica, I'll say. So Rachel, who Elsie and Gary know, Gary, friend of the podcast, Latina lover.
Who don't Gary know?
Exactly.
He's the mayor, so yeah.
So exactly. So they see her, and I see from across the spot, she's just sitting there with a mimosa tower by herself in a booth. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. And then they're talking to her, and she's like, oh, yeah, my friend dropped me off, but she said she's going to park. Yeah. And it goes on like that for about 2 hours.
So she's just sitting there.
She's just sitting there by herself with some waffles and a mimosa tower
Literally.
for almost 2 hours.
That's about the saddest thing I can imagine.
It was crazy. It was crazy because they came together, but she was like, yeah, I'll be in there.
And she said, yeah, I'm just going to go park.
Never. That's
Did she ever come back?
She did.
She eventually
The
came
crazy
back.
part, she did come back.
Who fucked that
And-
bitch parking? She parked in Clementon.
She was right on the street. Like, she had her
right down the
location so we
street.
could see where she was at. She was like, she's not even moving.
He's like, where's Monica? Well, she said she would be back. I was like,
she ran a mission.
Rachel. Allegedly, she was drinking the night before, and she just went back home and took a nap. She left her girl there.
That's crazy.
Took a nap. Didn't tell her.
Left her alone. God knows, and for God knows what happened to her.
I mean, she's in a very public spot. So
And she knew multiple people there, but it just wasn't communicated
it wasn't communicated.
at all. And you can't, like, she came with this person, so.
But Rachel obviously really didn't care. She was just like,
Yeah, Rachel didn't give a fuck.
you know, because
Okay.
Rachel's like, I'm here.
So she joined us at our table, took her mimosas. We got a little bit of those too.
Appropriated that mimosa.
Yeah. And yeah, that was that. And then foolishly, I thought that was going to be the only place we were going. Wrong again.
That's your fault.
Wrong again. So we end up going to this little rooftop lounge place, Stratus. I saw a couple people that recognized me from the podcast there.
Did
I
it?
want to stop you real quick. Everything that happens at this point on is completely your fault.
Oh, sure. Okay. But I was ready to go to this place.
Oh, you were ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, yeah, we go to this spot.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on board for that. I was like, okay, we go there. There's some fine queens there. I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I heard.
Stratus always has the baddies.
I see what's going on out here. This is why I gotta stay home.
This is why you gotta stay.
I stay now.
Don't let
why I
none
stay
of them. Was any of them people? Did they one of those like the fine queens recognize you from the podcast, or was?
There was a lot of township people there, so probably.
I mean, nah. There's one dude. Well, two of the girls that they knew recognized me.
Okay.
But then there was like one random dude. I don't even know his name. At that point, I was trying to like leave, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I see you, so and so. You doing your thing, blah blah blah." Dapped me up twice in the same conversation. I was,
It's like, no, it's real.
I was like, all right. But yeah, and at that place, we also got a bottle of tequila. Finished that. Yeah, and it was time to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we somehow didn't leave until almost 9. They were still there. Obviously, LG was still going. I was like, nah, this is
You put in a work shift
exactly
of drinking.
the point of going out earlier is to be home earlier,
Early.
not be out later at the normal time where you're going out
That's
late.
just extra drinking.
I leave that life to Elsie because drinking from 1:30 to 8:30 is
Crazy.
asinine.
It's crazy.
I was drinking so too. But you have to know it's a marathon, not a sprint. That's what I tell people.
That's why I was sprinting with a margarita tower.
You're sprinting. I
I came out the blocks.
tell people that all the time. Like when I know I had to do like an all day thing like that, bro, I'm pacing myself. Like I had shots just lined up. I'm like, I'm gonna drink these eventually, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, I saw you.
They was just over there sitting. I would start handing them out. You gotta be smart, man.
Drink smarter, not harder.
Smarter, not harder. That's how I ended up fucked up. What was that, like 2 weeks ago now?
Drink smarter, not harder. Okay.
Yeah,
You go too fast, you'll be done.
I should be on a t-shirt somewhere.
We should do it.
yeah, we could do it. There we go.
Put it in the quotables.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You drink smarter, not harder.
Keenan, where were you throughout all this merriment?
Oh.
Well, so I couldn't go to the brunch because I had to work.
Right.
Granted, the group of us was, the group chat was supposed to go out the week prior, but everybody flaked on me last minute because it was raining outside.
There's no everybody. It was really just me. I'm sorry.
And then once you said no, everybody.
No, no
Was
one
it
else was
domino
supposed to
effect?
go.
Oh.
That's the problem.
Oh.
It was just gonna be me, you, and RT, and I was like, they already live in Philly. I don't feel like going. It's raining. I'm gonna Uber by myself.
That's fine.
Nah,
That's okay.
I'm not gonna be like Rachel.
You wouldn't have been like Rachel.
I
You
can't
would have
take.
been with us.
Can't take that risk.
Either way. So I had to work, but I got off work fairly early. Got off about 4:00. So then they in the group chat and they talking. And I text like, "Hey yo, where y'all at?" And Lamont goes, "Oh, we're about to leave." And I'm like, send me the address anyway. Just in case I'm close, I might pull up. Mind you, Senna Lives is down the street from me. I didn't know that y'all was still there. So if I wouldn't know that y'all was still there, I would have just pulled up. But so I'm like, just send an Addy, just in case I'm close. I'll pull up. Lamont read it, said,
Because
we're leaving anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I live in Philly now. So like if I pull up, I pull up. That's nothing now. That's like
but you knew where we were.
I knew y'all was out, but I didn't know exactly where the location. But just for Lamont to then continue a conversation in another group chat, so I'm like, damn, you gonna read my message and not respond to my message? That's crazy, Lamont.
Is it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
When you have nothing else, all you got is was it
though?
So now I get home.
I was drinking. Keenan,
I don't care.
Please.
I don't care. Your drinks kept other conversations going. All you just had to do is drop the pen. Boom, I'm there.
But you already know.
I don't give a fuck. So I go home. I take my pants off. I play my video game.
Take my pants off. Once the pants come off, you're done.
Because if the pants is off, the drawers is off. Once the drawers is off, I'm not leaving the house.
Jesus. So you play the game with the balls on the chair?
Nah. Like I got on
like
shorts.
the good old days?
I got on shorts. I either got on shorts or sweats.
That's
But
I ain't never just
take out. I leave the work attire and I get comfortable. But so I'm in the mode. I'm playing a video game. I get a FaceTime call from who? Lamont. And I'm like, what the fuck is he calling me for? It wasn't even Lamont. It was somebody we went to high school. Like, hey, Keenan, where you at?
A nigga you ain't seen in 5 years.
I haven't seen my man's in a hot minute. It's been at least a decade.
A nigga you ain't seen in a decade called you before your man. That's crazy.
from your man's phone.
From my man's phone.
He was thinking about
He was more concerned about where I was instead of
a nigga who ain't seen you in 10 years thought about you more than a nigga that's gonna see you tomorrow.
That's the difference. I'm like, I'll see him. I'll see him tomorrow.
I'm like, I could be outside. I ain't had nothing to do. But nope. He wanted to keep all the festivities to himself, all the fun. I'm like, wow.
I can't let Keenan take away any of my fun.
Exactly. So like I said, when you walked in, you now knew ops.
Okay.
You now knew ops. All hate towards you.
Damn.
Hope you trip on the way out.
I
But
probably will.
yeah, nah. I was home. I had a coworker who made some edibles.
Made some? Okay.
She made some edibles.
Uh-huh.
Nice little cookie, about yay big.
Right.
Nice little chocolate chip cookie. Boy,
Zooted.
I was having the time of my life playing Marvel Rivals. I was having.
How long did you stay on the game?
He has no clue.
I was high for at least. So I took the edible about 9:20ish.
PM?
I was high. Yeah, I was high until at least 1:32.
You take edibles that late at night. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you have
I assume you didn't have anything to do in the morning.
Oh no, I had work the next morning. I had work the next morning.
Strong move.
Did not be me.
But man, it was a good time, man. And then she's making more. She's making brownies for 420, and those brownies are supposed to be stronger than the cookies were.
Do you know what the milligrams were in the cookies?
So she said that she used half. So she made the butter, and she said she used half a cup of the wheat butter. Okay, and now she said in the brownies, she's gonna use a full cup of butter.
Oh.
Yeah. So Michael, I'm gonna pick those up Wednesday. I'm gonna give you a piece. I'm gonna give you a piece.
Sunday's 420. I definitely won't have anything to do. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I haven't had edibles since.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you.
What, Canada?
Nah.
We didn't have edibles in
I'm
Canada.
about to say we ain't had
Yeah,
that.
edibles, I think I want to say at least 2 or 3 years. 2 years.
She did her big one with these edibles, bro.
Yeah.
Like I can just smell them, but the thing is, they weren't overly weedy.
Oh yeah.
They weren't. So I'm like, ooh. But yeah, I was in the house this weekend.
Sunday, I'm toking up.
Yeah, bro.
I'm toking up. I'm disrespecting things.
Listen,
What?
I don't know. I'm just disrespecting.
I've been telling people like Jesus rose that day, and so will I.
I have a 420 tradition. I always, obviously smoking. I always watch How High and Half Baked all the time. Have to do it
Every time.
every time. I think there's one other movie I'm not thinking of right now that I also watch, but I can't remember. But always
High stuff.
high stuff. I get fully into the spirit.
Have you ever watched Xavier's high Netflix playlist?
He has one.
He has a high show playlist.
I'm just thought of the movie. I'm sorry. Fucking Pineapple.
Pineapple Express.
God
I was thinking Pineapple Express
damn.
too, but I'm like,
that is the
The only
greatest.
thing we can talk about.
That's
the rest of the movie's ass.
It's
That's
not
the
ass,
greatest
it's
part
just-
of the. No,
Pineapple
that's
Express
not
is
as good.
no.
good
He
movie.
said no when he says when When he says, I want to be, I want to design put toilet pools, toilets in playgrounds. Little kids can take shits.
That's what gets you little kid shitting.
There's nothing
He's like, little kids can
about
take
that.
shits. That nigga. He said, what if? He's like, nah, man, Red's cool, man. When I first met him, he got me a hand job. Like, you know how big that is? Like, what if I gave you a hand job? No. What if I got you a hand? That's hilarious. I don't care. That shit is hilarious.
I'm about to say you're trying to sell us on the movie, Michael.
I don't need to sell you niggas. I'm going to sell myself on Sunday with a heaping helping.
Of Pineapple Express. More power to you.
More power.
But what were you about to say?
I know XX has like a high show playlist that he likes to put together. That like when he had me off the shrooms, he just episode to episode to episode.
Oh, I need that. I need that.
Different shows that have high episodes.
Oh, I need that.
Okay.
You speaking of high shows, real quick before we continue with our weeks. You ever seen that? You ever watched that show, Common Side Effects, that just came out?
Yeah.
No.
That show's very good.
I meant to talk about it, but gets lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really
Good show.
Season's over now, but
Yeah.
check it out if you haven't.
What else? Oh, Elsie, how did you enjoy your birthday weekend?
It was good, man. Got a lot of love. Appreciate everybody that said happy birthday. Literally partied the whole weekend nonstop. So didn't go to work today.
Nice.
Told them on Thursday that I was not going to be there Monday. Stayed in bed, chilled. Back to being an adult tomorrow. But it was fun. I didn't drink nearly as much as people probably thought I did. Because I didn't want to be hungover all weekend. Like, that's not fun. Like,
Yeah.
No.
like that's not
We're too old for that
enjoyable.
now.
Huh?
We're too old for that now.
Yeah, like
Did that one time, we'll never do it again.
yeah, like I got literally blacked out one time on my birthday, and I was like, I'm never doing this again. Like, ugh. So, and it's not even that I was like, and surprisingly enough, when that happened, I wasn't even that hungover the next day. It was like a little bit, like I had a headache, but it was just the fact that I was like, I don't remember everything that happened. Like, it's pointless. I don't want to remember my
Can't even
birthday.
tell those stories.
Yeah, I can't even like. So, yeah, I pretty much I was chilling, had shots here and there, had some mimosas, but I was definitely cutting myself off. Like, all right, that's good. Like, I don't have to keep going, and I had to. It helped that I had to work too. Like,
Right.
I had to keep DJing. I had to drive a lot, so I was not going crazy at all. But I had enough to where I was having fun. So it was good.
Elsie's parents were there.
Yeah, my mom. Oh yeah, my mom.
I
my
see.
dad.
I was like, oh, wow.
Oh, they came outside too?
Yeah, my mom and dad came to brunch yesterday. My sister, both my brothers. So
Oh.
I didn't
I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. Blair didn't come.
I didn't see
Jordan
that.
came.
Yeah.
Blair came out on Saturday night.
Right.
Saturday night.
Right.
So yeah, they came there. But yeah, I think that was the first time my mom and dad heard me DJ in a minute. So that was fun.
He was cutting up.
doing my thing.
I wish I could have.
Gary in a trance.
All right, Gary was shaking ass.
Gary was.
What was Gary doing? Huh?
Driving the boat, the mimosa boat. They had Gary with his mouth open, taking the full mimosa tower to the head.
The tower.
He was taking the towel to the throat.
Drinking the tower. Yeah, that was crazy.
They had his chin, finger on the chin, keeping it open. Come on, you got it.
Oh, Gary becomes a slut, though.
Yeah, I looked up. I was like, oh my god.
I'm like, HR would not approve of this.
Not at all. He said, "Oh, we're getting another margarita tower." I said,
No.
Another. Yeah, Gary.
"Yeah, he was
Gary be
tripping.
turned up.
Gary was on.
I don't know who he was trying to impress, but
Gary turned into a
My
party.
man was
animal.
happy to be outside.
Pretty much. It was a good time.
yeah, good time. Good time.
How was the temperature on the roof bar, though?
It got cold as soon as the sun was almost
Yeah.
down, and as soon as it was like down, it was
And it wasn't even.
Cold.
It wasn't necessarily the temperature. It was really because it was so windy.
Yeah.
Wind was whipping, so it made it feel worse than what it was. But then everybody came. Like there was an inside part that was more heated.
Yeah.
So everybody just came under there and it was fine because there were so many people. It was just like, all right, this is.
Yeah, that's one of, because my coworkers was trying to, well, they were there Sunday, but they wanted me to come out. I'm like, y'all want to go rooftop and it's gonna be like 50 degrees? Y'all are bugging.
I mean, but the inside part.
Inside part was.
Yeah, but
just fine.
If it was a package, I don't like being shoulder.
But I
people. I
mean-
don't like people like that.
It was manageable.
You'd be wearing
Okay.
clothes though. It's not like you're a girl with
Yeah.
Yeah,
Body out.
but I get cold.
Body.
Got it. I know you got low iron. Yeah.
Low iron.
He be
I
cold as
probably
shit.
do,
He's
bro.
anemic.
I stay cold, bro. I be in here sitting on my hands. Just
In here, sitting on here.
I do. And I be like, it's hot. I'm like, bitch, I am freezing.
You got anything noteworthy, Mike? Did you,
Uh-huh.
you already say your week?
Nah, man, I was chilling. I was out of town.
Where?
I was at my in-laws' house in Virginia, so
Oh,
that's
you
why I
was in
wasn't.
Virginia.
That's why I wasn't out.
Damn, y'all take that trip a lot.
Y'all take that trip like it's nothing. Y'all just drive like.
Yeah, so this time I drove.
Okay.
Shut up and drive.
Wow. Mike is a changed man now.
Yeah, man.
4-hour drive.
4.5, 5, depending on
Mm-hmm.
the time you leave and whatever. It's really.
So 3.5 for regular people. Gotcha.
It's never gonna be 3.5. Never, because I promise you, it's nothing you can do to make it 3.5. Because once you hit Virginia, that fucking traffic in Virginia is fucking
Mm-hmm.
despicable.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I can't. It's not worthy of dick cheese. It's despicable. It's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we ran into it. Like we left early in the morning, and so by the time we got around there, it was like 8:00. It was like peak work.
Oh, you
work
went.
commute time.
Yeah, you went during fucking rush hour.
But it doesn't. We've made this trip multiple times. Unless you go literally in the dead of night, it's you're gonna. It's just the way that those roads are out there. But yeah, it was cool, man. I love going out there. I don't be thinking about nothing. I just live. That's the only place where I could just exist. Adulting melts away when I'm over there. Like I don't have to think about nothing.
Mm.
I don't have no chores. I just
You can just
And they're over there thinking, this lazy ass nigga
lazy
Mike
motherfucker
never wants to lift a finger to help us out. God damn.
Nah, I like throw the garbage away. That's about it.
A lazier version of Mike is crazy.
Oh, I get to live my full
that's
lazy dreams. That's why I cherish it so dearly.
Full lazy dreams.
Nigga, I told y'all seen the picture. I went out in the garage, smoked my weed, came back in. Who wants frozen margaritas? I do. Yay!
they cool with you smoking the weeds?
And the dad smoke.
Oh, shit.
Yes, we be getting down.
Michael found his.
Yo,
He really found his.
I was like, my baby smoke, her daddy smoke. I'm like, hell yeah, he took one of my blunts. You know what I'm saying?
He like, you don't know what to do with
he
that.
kind of he texted me.
He like, you ain't gonna smoke in my house.
No, he Uncle Elroyed me. He's like, let me get. He's like, those blunts look real good. Let me get one. I was like, you got one.
Yeah.
He took
So,
one
yeah,
of
how
my
you
Mike
got
Tyson's.
one?
Really?
One of my good Mike Tyson blunts. But he got it. But
I mean,
yeah,
he deserves it.
he can have all the Mike Tysons. Every time I come down there, I give him a tribute because the Virginia weed is trash, apparently.
Really?
But yeah,
Mixing it up with tobacco like it.
Yeah.
they got my boy out there smoking crabgrass.
Crabgrass and coriander.
Yeah,
Niggas fucking dandelion.
Crab grass and coriander.
I gotta get my boy right. So yeah, man, I be chilling out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then we drove back, and it was cool. I'm back to being an adult
Nice.
today.
Eh.
So got to enjoy for a weekend. And yeah. Come on, right. Next time I see everybody, it's gonna be when we go on our fucking vacation.
Family vacation.
Yeah.
That should be good.
Oh no, it's gonna be
A wang doodle.
a wang
wang.
dang doodle of a time.
A grand old time.
Where we go? Anguilla.
Yeah. Anguilla.
And then the next week we come right back. We go to Vegas.
Damn.
That's a good 2 weeks right there.
I just bought my Vegas flight last night.
Wholesomeness and then debauchery.
Do that.
That shit was so expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
Like how much? More than 4?
Yeah,
I haven't checked the prices.
yeah.
Which airline?
You niggas need to get on it.
Which airline? You already got yours, Mike?
Yeah, I got my shit like
I'm on Spirit.
December.
I should have.
Wait, you're on Spirit
And it costs $400.
Yeah, they got the tariffs on the plane tickets too.
Oh, that's
No,
crazy.
it's just Keenan.
That's the Keenan price.
Oh, Keenan's flying in.
Oh, that's fuck nigga.
Fuck no. Let's do everything to make sure he doesn't want to go.
He thinks this is first class, so we can charge him extra.
This nigga don't know he flying the plane. This says 263.
Yeah, now change the date.
Nah, that's
crazy.
Thursday,
wanna-
May 29th to June 1st.
Excuse me.
I'm an American.
But this one got a what's it called? A little layover, not a layover, a little yeah, I said layover. Yeah, that's too long.
How long is that layover? 6 hours?
Long enough.
You want a layover?
No.
Nah, this
No.
one is a layover. Nah, actually, nah. Never mind.
What the fuck you layover in Cleveland?
This one no stop 350.
With taxes and extra
Yeah, it's Frontier,
fees.
so maybe that's
So once you add the bags,
yeah,
it's going to be over for. No matter how you're going to be over $400, bro.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Unless I do this 9-hour one with the layover. That's too long.
9 hours. What the fuck?
It is what it is.
There was one. It was layover in Denver for like 5 hours.
Yeah, I think that's what this is.
I was like,
God damn.
I was like, I would like to see Denver.
The airport.
5 hours isn't long enough time for me to leave there.
This one got a layover in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, that's
with the
stupid.
Yeah, they're just
Eight.
wasting your time.
See, that's what I don't understand. Them layovers where you're in the complete opposite direction of where you want to go. Like, I understand you trying to go to West. Like, all right, layover in Chicago.
Yeah,
Layover in Denver. Layover in St. Louis. Right.
it's only an
Don't
hour.
lay me over in Miami and then lay me back over in
that.
Boston.
Lay
Go
me
to
over.
Vegas.
It's only an hour layover though, so it's not like it's that long. But you're just flying further, so
Yeah, I know,
Nah,
but don't let like the
stupid.
plane be late or something.
More wasted time.
yeah, just wasting time, just wasting gas like Taylor Swift's private jet. Man, what we doing? Yeah, I'll get it
There used
soon.
to be a whole website tracking her jet.
Yeah, they was on her dick.
It was on her ass.
They was acting like she was the cause of.
Like she's the only one doing
Like,
this.
she's the only one giving out admissions, so it's like
Yeah, make her feel bad. Fuck it. She's rich.
That's true.
She didn't blink an eye at that shit.
I don't know. Why would she? That was stupid. And it's like I thought she was annoying too, like during the whole Super Bowl thing. But I'm like, come on, this is too much. Like when they boo her every time she came on the screen,
Yep.
she was like, "What the?"
Yeah, but she knew.
Fuck it.
She knew.
Yeah, don't go.
Don't go nowhere you don't want to get booed.
I mean,
Yeah, you don't have to go.
You don't.
you're saying she doesn't have to go to the Super Bowl?
Not at all. She doesn't have to go.
I mean, but she wants to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when she wants to go, she's essentially wanting to get booed.
And that's okay. I'm not going to say she wants to get booed,
Nah.
but you just be okay with it.
Yeah, you just gotta
And
accept.
it seems like she's okay with it,
Yeah.
so
Like-
okay.
Yeah, so
Well, unless if I heard her like the next day talking about, I don't understand. Well, bitch, I
Stop
don't,
going to the
I
games
don't know. But this is all hype. This is all conjecture.
Yeah.
So I like to conjecture. You know, say shit.
it's like it's not really your fault. It's more the NFL's fault. But
Definitely the NFL's fault.
Absolutely.
But
like,
you know what? Every year when it's draft time, guess when that nigga Roger Goodell comes out, you know what he's getting?
Booze.
lose every time.
Every time.
yeah,
It's been like that ever since he's had the job, honestly.
yeah. Boo.
He's so bad. I don't even know who the commissioner was before him. Don't know. his name.
I mean,
How long
Roger's
has
been there for a minute, so
has he been there our whole lives? Right?
nah, not
No.
our whole lives, but my whole adult
Probably
life.
since we were in high school. I feel like that's when he got the job around when we were in high school.
His predecessor, Paul. Oh yeah, Paul Tagliabue.
I don't even know.
Tagliabue.
It's like a,
2006.
That's when he became 2006.
Oh no, that's when it was rumored.
Yeah. Yep, August 2006. Damn, that nigga, he became the commissioner when fucking Hurricane Katrina happened.
2 disasters.
Like,
He said, "We need Raj.
yeah, that's a crazy time.
Get Big Raj on the phone."
God damn, what Hurricane
Need
Katrina? what
Raj to
happened?
fix it for Drew Brees and the Saints.
I can't even.
It's a great story.
Was that right before or right after?
The script was in.
That was right before.
You see, they tried to do that same shit for the Rams this year.
What?
The city was on fire, and they're gonna. I'm like, no. Keep that Mighty Duck shit over there.
They almost had you though.
They did. They were close. They were
Motherfucker
close.
kept fumbling.
They were the
ball,
closest. Yeah, that nigga's ass.
Bruh. Like, I'm like, stop giving him the ball.
I knew it from the last time he played. He fumbled the last game. I'm like, they're still going with him. He sucks.
Yeah, and then they figured out late, quick offense, keep them on their toes.
Too late.
Too late.
Too late, baby.
Too late.
Good.
Too many fumbles.
Speaking of people fumbling, y'all see Chris Brown? Or Chris Brown in the public eye of public opinion?
What's that? What's that?
No, just the talk around Chris Brown recently.
What is the talk around Chris Brown?
More so being of us being more accepting of him.
Saying that we should or people are?
Saying that we should and that people are and that more people should.
I think people are a lot more accepting of him.
I guess they're saying that he's changed and there's some growth there.
Okay.
I don't know about it, but I don't follow Chris Brown like that.
Me neither.
I'd say from the outside looking in, because obviously none of us know him personally.
Right.
From what we see in his behavior in the public, he's definitely grown. I think he hasn't slapped anybody in a while, so I think
That's a
that's
crazy
improvement.
sentence.
I think that's improvement because he hasn't done it.
Yeah.
But also, you know, I play devil's advocate a little bit here and there because obviously we know what he did was wrong. Nobody's disagreeing with that. But at the same time, he did his time. He went to prison. So it's like,
Did the crime, did the time.
did the crime. Once an abuser, always an abuser. It's kind of hard sometimes.
And it's
Especially when the person he abused forgave him. So it's like, who am I?
All right. That's fun.
No.
That's cute.
no. Before you say, I will only have to say one thing. There's also a common theme of white men who do this somehow get accepted back into. I mean, just because white people do it doesn't mean we have to do it.
Yeah.
But they're able to go on and be famous and continue to make money without much scrutiny, or not as much scrutiny as what Chris Brown has gotten. But I'm not even a Chris Brown advocate. I'm just
Yeah, I wouldn't even say I'm an
Same.
advocate. I like his music.
yeah. What were you gonna
It's
say,
like,
Mike? Sorry.
That's an interesting way to go. People always do that when it's something I really hate. When we are holding one of our own accountable. They do when white guys, bro, we not trying to. That doesn't make it okay. Like that's wrong too.
Sure.
Okay, so for me, it's not like if it was. This is my thing with Chris Brown. If it was just that incident, to me it would be another like I won't fuck with the nigga no more. But it was the continued stuff of years of more behavior. After that, we can only say he's been quote unquote good. What like the last 3 years,
I don't know.
2
I don't-
years
I
maybe
don't keep
that
up
we
with
didn't
him.
hear no real foolishness. So to me, and then how old is he now?
I don't know, like 34.
It's been more than 3 years, but go ahead.
It has it.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
positive.
Okay. How long you think? Give me a number.
Well, so I say it probably been more than 5.
More than 5.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing you did the last time we
Right.
had this conversation about Chris Brown.
And it
worked. No, it did not. 'cause
It did.
The last thing you brought up, it was false accusations because then Chris Brown
Accusations.
How do you know they were false?
because Chris Brown then put in the DMs of her contacting him after the said unquote harassment, trying to get to his hotel. But of course, the people that spread the false information doesn't then go back and clarify that the information was false. But
That's true.
yeah.
Show me the DMs then.
Oh,
He released them when
Show
the
me
conversation
DMs.
was happening. You can look it right up.
So we're gonna do his. We got a timeline of
You did
Chris
the
Brown
exact same thing
on
last
People
time.
Magazine.
He did the exact same thing last time we had this conversation about Chris Brown.
Shit. Ugh.
Yes, Chris Brown has been in a lot of.
Woman accused Chris Brown of having a Diddy shot. October 2024. July 21st, 2024, sued for $50 million for allegedly assaulting 4 concert goers. February 27th, 2024.
Mike, all right, if you're gonna read, we need to
No, I'm just looking at. I'm just
coherent
beat up a
reading.
nigga in the club in 2023.
Maybe he deserved it.
2024, assaulted 4 concert goers for 50 and sued for $50 million because of that.
Yeah. So
January 22nd,
some of those
2022.
some of those assaults was him smacking people's phone out their hands, Michael.
Yeah.
So you just reading
long
assault,
as
know
he-
what the assault is.
And if he's assaulting men, I don't really care.
Exactly.
Me personally.
If he's fighting niggas in the club,
If he's punching niggas, I don't care. But if he's punching women, you know what I'm saying, what are you doing?
right now my man's focused on his kids, his music.
Okay, good. I don't give a fuck though.
I mean, he
That's
has
fine.
won a Grammy, has a big stadium tour going or coming.
Yeah, that's great, bro. And I'm glad that you've been good for 2 years. Good that you have been a sensible adult for 2 of the past 15
Okay,
years.
we have to stop it.
We have to stop it.
Yeah, we have to stop.
Why? What did I do?
Because here's the thing. Okay. We don't understand the lifestyle of constant.
Oh, there's plenty of people who don't
Michael.
do this. It's a lot of R&B
Sure,
stars that don't do this.
Sure, Michael. Sure, but we can't just put one umbrella over everybody.
I'm talking about him.
No, you're not, because you just said R&B stars that haven't done this. So you're putting an umbrella over
I'm talking about
everybody.
people like him that have his success. There are a lot of successful
Sure,
people
they're
that
not
don't
Chris-
constantly
but
get
they're
into
not
shit.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, because Chris Brown, is an idiot. I understand. I know.
No.
Because a lot of people aren't idiots like that.
No, and
He's a
then,
dummy.
and then also you don't know how one event can change the trajectory of somebody's life. Stop it. So,
Huh?
What do you mean, huh?
What does that mean?
When that trade got vetoed?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm not.
Man, no, that's the level of stupid that was.
No, that's not stupid.
Because he did one thing.
That's not stupid.
What does that influence the other stupid shit he's done?
Because
I mean,
being antagonized. You don't think Chris Brown goes out like
All
after
stars
that?
get antagonized. All of them.
Not to that extent, Michael.
What extent?
not-
What is the
not-
extent?
I think they all get antagonized though.
All of them get attacked. So what's the extent?
So as a
But he has anger issues.
He has problems.
Yeah, he got anger issues.
He's,
Sure.
and he has,
But
he's
we-
had
This nigga-
anger issues
what-
on top
what
of
I'm saying
noted
is-
drug issues.
what I'm saying
and
is-
a noted abuse of his.
What I'm saying
What
is,
did he do? Come on.
He joined a gang in his 20s.
Sure, but what I'm saying
Only
is,
dummies do
we
that.
may not know his anger issues or any drug related issues if that Rihanna situation never happened.
What does the fuck does that have to
what
do with
I'm,
anything?
what I'm saying is, some people start doing things to cope with extra shit. So
Oh, the nigga
Okay.
gets high and beats bitches up because he beat one. What the fuck are you talking about?
okay, Michael,
He copes with being ostracized
Bitches.
correctly for beating a woman up, but now it's supposed to. Oh, but he
no, Michael,
got he didn't get a fair shake.
Nobody's saying or doing.
What the fuck is he coping for then? Coping what?
Michael, have you had a whole bunch of people just at once? Like,
No, because I never
hold
beat a
on,
bitch
hold
up.
on.
No, I never did. You're right.
Shut up,
You're right.
Shut up. Have you ever had your parents both scold you?
Yes.
How did that feel?
Not great.
Now, just think if a whole world did it,
Why?
because he was protecting himself.
Okay. If
Let's start there. He was protecting
If he
himself
was protecting himself, then why she look like that and he don't?
because he's a man. That's why.
Okay. So
there's
Should
Come on.
have kept his
there's a
hands to
line
himself.
between
on, no,
protecting
no,
yourself
no,
and
no,
Yes,
no, no,
yes,
somebody's
yes,
ass.
yes,
Let's
yes. He
go
crossed the
the
line.
road.
Yes,
Let's go
yes.
the road.
He crossed the line, but it started off at protection.
Okay.
It started
but
off
that's
at
not
protection.
where it ended.
No, it did not.
So it's called restraint, motherfucker. Have some.
Michael,
Huh?
restraint.
Yes.
That's what he should have
You
done.
don't gotta beat her to a pulp. Stop acting dumb.
Because I know
No,
you
stop
would've
it,
done
stop
that.
it.
You
stop
wouldn't have
it.
done that
You wouldn't do
because
that.
you're
Stop
not an
it,
idiot.
Stop it.
Would you have
stop
done
it,
that?
Stop it.
But he's
Stop
not
it.
Chris Brown. That's what
Yeah,
Keenan's saying.
because Chris Brown is an idiot.
None of us in here has been attacked while we're driving. None of us has been punched in the face while we're driving down the highway.
I had to think about it.
None of us have. So we don't know what we would do at that moment, because at that point, she don't give a fuck about neither one of our lives.
Okay.
At that point, she doesn't.
That's hot.
That's hot. You freaky frog.
I'm getting hard.
But
man.
again, nobody's caping for the fact that he beat her ass, and nobody's caping for the fact that all the things that happened afterwards. But what I'm saying is, people do dumb shit. Okay, he's done the time. He's been trying to better himself. Okay, leave it at that.
You see the good in a lot of people.
Leave it at that.
And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's
Leave it at that.
leave that nigga alone. How do you feel about Jonathan Majors then?
That was gonna be my next thing. Just bring-
Because I personally Like when everything was kind of happening, initially when everything happened, I'm like, oh, he's kind of shitty. Like, what's up with this dude? And then I saw the video, right? I'm like, oh, he's just running away. I was like, oh, he ain't doing anything. Like, he's just running. And then the audio came out where she's like, you strangled me. He was like, yeah, well, that fits underneath whatever. It was like aggression. I aggressed you. She's like, no, you strangled me. He's like, well, that fits under I aggressed you. I just said I aggressed you. I'm like, ugh.
Niggas using colorful language.
Hey,
no,
nigga,
I aggressed.
So now I don't care about
vocabulary.
I don't care about none of this redemption shit. I don't care about him doing interviews. I really don't want to see him no more because.
But we're also bringing up
that and Chris Brown.
We're bringing up another relationship where two people are beating on each other.
Yeah, what's the difference between that and Chris?
It's not like he's just beating on her. They're obviously putting hands on each other.
I don't think she was.
Yeah, that's why he was running from her.
No, I think he was just running from her because she wanted like his phone or something like that.
She was aggressing him.
Yeah.
That's why he was running. He was like, nope, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
He was sprinting through the streets.
He was running through New York.
He was
looking crazy.
Looking like Bo Jackson.
But that's another instance where two people putting their hands. Everybody's keeping hands to yourself.
Yeah, they should.
Keep your hands to yourself.
I think like with Jonathan Majors though, he's like trying to like Euro step and big brain through all this. Like the things that he's saying is just kind of like, bro, like there's no artistic approach to choking a woman.
No, not at all.
Sure.
At least, at the very least, I could give Chris Brown. He didn't try to make no excuses. I don't think
there wasn't no excuses. It was kind of like, yeah.
He was like, I fucked up.
I don't know if Jonathan Majors has made any excuses. He's just.
I think he's trying to save his career.
Yeah, well, no, not even save his career. Like I saw a clip with him, like with Cam Newton, and pretty much his whole thing is like, can we stop talking about it? Like that's the attitude and the approach he has. He's like, yo, I can't. I don't want to live in the past. Like this, it happened. It's like, bro, this didn't happen that long ago.
He's trying to keep his career afloat.
I get it.
He already lost that Disney money.
I understand that, but at the same time, you can't. It doesn't really work like that.
No.
After doing something of that nature,
right?
Like you can't just like, hey, it is what it is. Like the difference between him and for me, the difference is like Chris Brown went to prison over this shit. Like he went to jail. He served his time. Jonathan Majors just lost a Disney deal. Like he's just not in a movie, and he has another movie coming out. So it's like,
I mean,
both shitty. I'm not saying either one of them. I'm not saying one was better than
obviously worse. Than
one was definitely a lot worse than the other one.
And it seems like one is going to have, at least from what we see, more of a career than the other one. Even though what he did was worse.
I mean, Chris Brown's at this is the hottest.
This is the hottest he's been. It's been like, well over a decade. Like he's been a long time. We don't know where Jonathan Majors will be in like 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, fuck both them niggas. Honestly,
he's just gonna be Megan's good husband.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
that's where it
I just feel bro, it's embarrassing Megan Good in all this.
Yeah, bro. Well,
she embarrassed herself.
Clearly, she's a little silly too. But it's like, man, just keep your hands to yourself. Like, don't put your hands on women. If you don't put your hands on women, a lot of this shit won't happen.
Yo,
and obviously, women, you need to keep your hands to yourself too. But
and then when you put your hands on a woman and you get caught, don't do weird shit with women after that.
Yeah.
Because then you build what's called a reputation.
Like, he's weird.
Oh, this is what he do.
The common denominator.
And then when you do, when you have at least 2 things that are confirmed weird, anything you do after that, true or not, it just adds to the creepy mythos that you have. Because
adding to your file.
With CB, we got 2 confirmed.
Yeah.
So with 2 notable women, one, unfortunately, being probably the most famous black woman in the world.
Unfortunately for him.
Unfortunately for him.
Yeah. But did you see him? He was just recently talking to Karuchi.
Good. That's great.
Like, they're cool now too.
That doesn't mean you weren't weird.
Did he put his hands on Karuchi?
Huh?
Did he put his hands on?
Nah, he didn't.
No, he got a restraining order filed against him. So you were doing some shit.
He was just like harassing her.
Doing a lot.
Okay. So that's not enough
entirely
for you?
too much.
That's 2 different.
So that's not enough for you?
2 different scales.
So that doesn't add. So if I told you somebody beat a woman and then another relationship got a restraining order put against them, what does that tell you?
What's his name from You?
Joe?
Yes.
That's essentially what he was. Would
you fairly say that nigga's kind of weird? And
Hey, my man was in love.
Okay. You're just blinded by them. You're music,
Blinded
man.
by the music.
Yeah, you're blinded by the music. Nah, I get it.
Hey, he was in love, man. That was the love of his life. He's still writing songs about it to this day.
That's true.
To this day.
That's great.
Yeah, Residuals is about her.
It's about her.
That's fantastic. Don't
Great
give a
song,
shit.
too.
It is.
And then now, obviously, that restraining order is up because we just saw them together. So
What does that
5
mean?
feet away from each other.
That means it doesn't matter that
that's another person that has
It
forgiven
means
Chris
abuse
Brown.
is a cycle.
No, that means that the restraining order is over. That means it's exhausted.
Restraining orders have a.
Yes. They have a time limit.
I didn't know
I
that.
think they have a. I think they have a.
I didn't know that.
So that's all that means.
I thought once.
And that means she caught him on a good day.
Nah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if they got into another relationship, we'd have run into some of these issues again.
probably not.
How? How do you know? I got it.
How do you know?
Probably
Well,
because
I know because the bitch put a restraining order on him before.
they
That was
probably
when he
would.
was young.
It would end in something. It would be an issue because that's why he was beefing with Quavo. It would just be that all over again. Something's gonna happen with
He
another nigga. It's
just
gonna be
do
this.
dumb shit. Lately, thank God, no. But for a long time, he has a long streak.
That was
of
a good diss
dumb
track.
shit.
He just the fuck out of it.
That shit was crazy.
They were, that was an entertaining little quick back and forth.
Quick back.
It was only one round, but it was fun.
and it was a clean knockout. Clean knockout. Off his feet.
Because
Tooted up like Nate Robinson.
oh,
Yeah.
and shout out Nate Robinson, his new kidney.
Oh yeah. Facts.
Wait, what?
He got a kidney.
A new kidney?
Yeah, he was dying.
Nate Robinson almost didn't make it.
Yeah, that nigga's his shot clock was ticking.
What?
Yeah, he
From drink? Like,
Nah, I think he just had a
he just
kidney disease.
had it. Oh.
Yeah, he needed one, and he got one. So,
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. He's just back in Instagram comments talking shit to everybody.
Got my new kidney.
That is literally
Who wants to smoke?
That is all he does is talk shit on the internet. But shout out to him.
And now all these old basketball players out here like, nah, you go check out. Let's run some ones. Still better than all y'all.
Oh, yeah. That leads to my thing that I never said of I don't want to sound like a hater, but I don't want to sound like a hater, but I'm tired of all these retired basketball players and their podcasts.
Yeah, a lot of these niggas don't deserve opinions.
All of these extra podcasts.
Yeah.
It's like, you got to play ball. You got to live your dreams. You don't have to encroach on what we're trying to do. You're overpopulating the podcast space.
Y'all
Like-
polluting the streets, man.
Like you're putting a lot out there.
Yeah.
Like some of them are cool, obviously. Like Jeff Teague,
Hilarious.
Club what 520, whatever.
Club
it's called.
520,
That's
yeah.
probably the only
That's
one.
great.
Yeah.
That's great stuff.
Literally the only one.
But yeah, we do
But
not.
not every single player needs it.
Gilbert Arenas does not need that podcast.
I watch it.
I don't need to watch
Rashad
I watch it every
McCants.
now and then.
all them niggas.
Idiot.
Dumb.
That's my
Nick
UNC
Young.
guy, but
Idiot.
Well, we all know that Nick Young's stupid.
but they're
that's why
all
he's
on the
there.
same podcast. That's three.
They
That's
all
three idiots right
stupid.
there.
Three
But
dummies.
But Nick Young is not there trying to be smart. Like
he's not trying.
He couldn't try. He couldn't if he tried.
He's there for the comedic relief. So Nick
No,
Young's
they're
fine.
all comedic
Nick
relief
Young's
because
fine.
they're all dumb. And the only person that ever goes there with any type of common sense is Kenyon Martin. He be tired of those niggas.
Nah, King Martin be talking out his ass.
he
But
be
that's
tired
fine.
of those niggas.
They
because at
all
least
do.
they're all on one podcast.
Yeah.
exactly.
They could have all 4 separate ones, and I'd be like,
Even Rasheed Wallace got there and said some stupid shit before. Shout out to another
course.
UNC goat, but
Hey man, Philly bull.
That motherfucker Rashad McCants
idiot.
said
just
that
been
his
talking.
Turkish team, his Israelite team, whatever team he was on back in Israel or whatever, he said
Telling me
he said they had a chance to beat the fucking Nuggets with
Yeah.
Jokic.
He said they could have beat the
Shut
Nuggets.
up.
That's like saying Amari Stoudemire's
Shut
Israelite team could have beat somebody. No, they were just
Please.
winning championships there.
there's a
Please.
reason why you're playing in Israel
Like,
or
yeah,
Turkey
that's why
because
you
they're
want-
not as good.
Because if anybody on that team was good enough, they would have been in the league.
That's the reason you were on the Tel Aviv toadstools. Niggas, what the fuck? You suck.
Tel Aviv
now.
I mean,
Monarchs.
with him, I think he had an injury and he couldn't come back from
Who,
it.
Rashard McCants?
Yeah.
Nah, I think he's just an idiot.
Well, I'm talking about his NBA.
But yeah, I agree with you, Lamont. I'll even go a little further. Current players don't care.
Oh, sure.
Don't care.
Sure.
Like, I don't know. Like how much I don't know. I don't enjoy that basketball talk, so maybe it's not for me.
It's not for
But
you.
it's like how many times you gonna tell the same old stories about when you was in the league? Because they circulate the same 6 stories of how their time in the league is like, yeah, man. And one time I played against fucking Kobe, man. He told me suck my dick, and I was like, what? Mama be talking like that?
Nah, at this point, that's not even the conversation. Their conversation is like who they think could play like in what era. That's
man, yo, do you think Luka Doncic could play? When you think he would score against the Pistons you was on, Ben Wallace? Nah, man, we'd lock Luka up. He would get only 2 points. Shut the fuck up, please.
Rip Hamilton would have him in his pocket.
Rip Hamilton,
Coach
Sam Cassell have him in hell. Shut up. We want to hear that for an hour and a half?
Chauncey Billups would have had that nigga in the post
Oh, man.
with Will Bynum and just beating him up.
I mean, Luka Cooper, have you seen Tayshaun Prince?
True.
Now,
He's never had to deal with that length.
He's not-
He has.
there was one conversation that they had on there that I agree wholeheartedly about how this new range NBA, how the barrage of 3-pointers is supposed to make the game faster, score more points, but we're essentially still around the same averages, like
points?
league-wise. But the amount of threes have damn near
quadrupled.
gone out the roof. And it was like, oh, but the numbers say that yada, yada, yada. Well, if the numbers is telling you that this is better for basketball, it's more points, why is there more threes, but the
score
game
is same.
totals are still the same?
Yeah, the score's still the same.
Still the same. Saying,
think the scores went up.
we can't go back to the ball basketball or postal basketball because, it's not fast enough. Won't score enough. Yeah, but you're shooting 40, 53s, end up with the same amount of points. And they wonder why the ratings are down because you're just watching people run up and back into.
I think the ratings are down because there's just too much bad basketball, and it's not because of the threes. I just think the refs, the calls. There's a lot of travels.
It looks like Keenan just out here lying.
You know what I'm saying, man?
What?
I'm looking up I just looked up the league averages per game, and they've gone up. Let's just say from the past 10 years, it's gone up almost 14 points.
I say because
Points per game.
Points per game.
I was gonna say
Over the last 10 years.
the game would end 81-79. That's the end of the.
If we want to go the last 20 years, it would be 20 points.
That's a whole player.
Let's just put it in this perspective like this. I just saw a graphic the other day where motherfucking they put Bronny James next to Michael Jordan. 3 points made as a rookie.
Yeah,
Bronny is tied with Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
and that nigga has played 88 minutes of professional NBA basketball.
Yeah, they both have.
That just tells you where the game has gone. Like them niggas are tied. So I mean,
but to Keenan's point, the 3-point percentage of the league has not gone up.
It's just more
like that. So yeah, Keenan, I'm not bringing up false numbers, man. I see you over there trying to fact check me.
I know because I was looking at the other when he brought it up to him, like that shit was right. So I was just making sure that the
But yeah,
basketballreference.com.
But there is also, because there's more threes, there's less free throws, which would you would think that would make it more entertaining, because who really wants to watch free throws all day?
That's because Embiid was out all year.
That's all.
I don't know. I'm talking about the league averages.
Still had Shea.
Yeah, Shea is
Still had Shea.
Jalen Brunson.
Shea's not as bad as peak James Harden. To sound like a super old
that's
head.
real shithousery.
I don't know because Shea
Keenan.
right now. Shea right now is getting to the line just as much as peak James Harden
He
was.
is,
but he's doing it with normal basketball.
Yeah, he should.
James Harden used to do bullshit.
Yeah, Shea just kind of mastered change of pace.
You ain't see that foul they called on Austin
That's
Reeves?
one foul.
No, a lot of his fouls, people aren't touching him.
That's the ref's fault then.
No, it is, but like a lot of the James Harden stuff too was.
No, it's him flopping. He would
he's
literally
throwing his
just
head back.
get in the lane and flop.
Yeah.
or just pull through
Just throwing his head back. Yeah,
and just like but yeah.
that's what Jalen Brunson. It's hard to watch him play.
Jalen Brunson.
That's why all these niggas got the
I
little
can't.
twist now.
That-
So
that
like it
bitch-
looks
So you can-
more, it's more
more
movement.
animated?
That fat-headed bitch, bro.
That's why everybody got the same
can't-
hairstyle.
He is so
That
annoying
nigga.
to watch.
Oh my god.
As soon as he gets in the paint, bro, he's throwing his head back and he's just throwing his arms up. I'm like, fuck, man. Like,
Hey, whatever works. Hey,
shouldn't work.
You're 7'3" center. He's a pioneer.
man, he's annoying too. Because at a certain point, I just want to watch basketball. I don't want to watch you flop every time you get the ball.
At least you don't sound like Cat though.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. DeMarcus, stop.
Are you serious?
Like, this nigga just say yuck playing basketball.
Boy, nigga.
PU.
Sound like
Oh.
Blow your whistle.
Yes.
He's making Jersey look bad. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
No, that nigga's not from Jersey. That nigga from Monmouth.
Yeah, no, that nigga's from Dominican Republic.
That
Let's
nigga
get
Okay,
from,
papi.
that nigga from Santo Domingo.
Nah,
Santo Domingo.
my friend, they play the basketball. Hey, but they ball in the hoop by no black. Okay.
I put a ball in the hoop. I know black.
Okay.
Yeah, keep him down there.
Well, we've already been at it for like an hour. I got some questions for y'all.
All right.
If you're
let's
ready.
get it.
Oh, it's not a question, but I guess it's relevant. We've addressed this before, but maybe it needs to be said again. The person said, "Mike, stop. Just stop. Let love be love. Let black people love white. Black men have so much stigma.
Oh my god.
Wait, black men have so much stigma for walking out for a gallon of milk, let alone almost half
Walking
the
out for a
pod.
gallon of milk.
No, let alone almost half the pod's parents have divorced, and both parents are black. I'm black, female, and my husband's white. We have been married for 7 years now, 3 kids, and rent.
Good for you.
Nice.
Yeah. Love who you love.
But the divorce rate is high no matter what.
Yeah, did you not know that?
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm about to
So
say
I guess that's her point. Just let
that her
love be
point?
love. Like, if black love's not gonna end right, you might as well just love who you want.
love who you love.
But that's the bad mix.
She all fucked up. Keep
And
listening.
maybe not. Maybe not.
I'm joking.
I know.
I'm not.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm kidding.
But I mean,
am. I'm joking.
we've addressed it over the years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Do I seriously care who you date? I genuinely
truly,
I don't.
I
Are the jokes
really
funny?
don't.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Getting the jokes off is great.
I don't
Are
really
the
care.
jokes always hilarious?
But if you ask me and I have an opinion,
do I really care? Am
Do
I
I-
going? But am I going to look at you funny?
You see, just a
scouch.
A little bit. That's
I'm gonna, in my mind, I'm gonna have questions.
yeah.
And you know, it is what it is. I'm still gonna respect you. I'm still gonna, respect.
That's just my old headed belief.
I'm gonna respect your white husband as much as I respect white husbands.
Why not just white men? Why the white husband? Oh,
Because they're-
it's a black one. You're right. You're right. You're right.
You know what I mean? So I mean, as long as he treats you good and treats your children good, and he doesn't get all white, hey, man,
He doesn't white them up.
he doesn't dilute his family. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a bunch of kids with fucking chinos and shit. I don't know.
Chinos?
What's wrong with wearing pants?
Mike, you wear chinos.
Dockers.
You wear both.
Mike, is your dad?
Dressed like me. We
Yeah,
good.
as long as you don't put my swag on. Oh man, I don't really care. We don't care. We just make jokes. My whole thing kind of stemmed from, and I do believe this. You can't tell me be like, I'm super duper pro this, and then okay.
I don't see why you can't. But
Okay.
I think you can. There's always has to be context to it, though. That's the problem.
I think there's levels because I feel like sometimes those people who are like, I'm super pro black, it's like you're overcompensating in a sense.
It's like motherfucker, I'm
mean,
gonna
you
get you
could-
sucker.
yeah, but
The
that's
whole
you
time
can
with a
that.
white wife.
Yeah, you can say that, but that doesn't then change because they have a black or a white husband.
That's like that's like being like a Nike rep. He's like, yo, Nike is the best nobody's ever touching Nike. Everybody only needs to wear Nike, and then this nigga only wears Reebok. Like you wear, like nigga, how you telling everybody else to do it? You're not even doing it.
But I don't
But
think.
also, Reebok enslaved Nike for 400 years.
Okay.
Not this Reebok. This Reebok of now has nothing to do with the Reebok of then.
This Reebok,
My Reebok didn't know Nike.
This Reebok is not his ancestors.
My Reebok, his family wasn't even over here. My Reebok was over in.
That was Adidas.
Quite literally.
Quite literally Adidas.
Quite literally.
My Reebok was still in France.
Do your research on Adidas.
Do you Google this, nigga?
Oh yeah, do your Googles on Adidas.
Do your Googles on Adidas.
Hugo Boss, Adidas, Mercedes, BMW.
Actually, don't Google too hard. You might your head might spin.
Whoa.
Got all the brands just circling their heads. Just
Oh my God.
It all makes sense.
All the Nazis were wearing Adidas tracksuits. Yep.
Don't look up the Bayern Munich logo from 1939.
They was wearing shell toes doing
Hell
crystal
yeah.
knot.
Them niggas was fly.
They're running around like Run DMC.
My Third Reich.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
That's what it was. Because wasn't the creator of Adidas, wasn't his brother?
He was Puma.
Puma,
They
that's
turned it
what it
into
was.
Puma. Yeah.
That's what it was. Yes, Puma.
They had some real differences.
Yeah.
I don't know if it had to do with that, but
Yeah, I don't think it did. Though.
I don't think it did.
I don't think
We
it
gotta
did.
see which one. We gotta look up Puma and Adidas, which one supports.
So I don't think the difference was.
That's crazy.
I don't think the difference was the fact that he was a Nazi. I think it was just business.
Yeah, business. Oh,
the
it was
business
business already.
on what to do with the Jews.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I mean, I see Puma. They got Jamaica. They got a bunch of African countries sponsored, and then
I don't see
Adidas has Germany,
Argentina.
Argentina, not England.
Argentina. Do your Googles.
There's a reason why your grandfather is from Argentina and he has blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
There's a nigga.
And it ain't sun
There's a
bleaching.
reason that nigga's name is Adolf Gonzalez.
Rodrigo Holzendorf. No, buddy.
Heinz Rodriguez. Heinz.
That nigga's name. Yeah, come on,
Brother,
dog.
that hair is blonde and it's not from sun
That nigga's
bleaching.
name is Raymond Van Schuffen.
Ramon van Schnitzel.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But yeah, love who you love though.
Mm-hmm.
But just,
As long as they're not a Nazi.
You love that white man.
yeah, you love that pink PP. I ain't gonna stop you, good sister.
Who might have stopped you?
You and your husband keep listening. I love the both of y'all.
Yeah.
These is just jokes for real.
Oh,
All right, next question. What's good? I've been listening to y'all for a hot second, and I love every second. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
So anytime I go outside to smoke, I usually put on the pod
Nice.
while I puff my joint. But now I think I Pavloved myself because whenever I hear a record scratch, like the intro music, I get craving for a joint.
Jesus Christ.
Have y'all ever accidentally Pavloved yourself?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's actually a great question.
wow.
Nah, that's just PTSD probably. I wanna say like an
Now,
alarm, like
explain what that is.
Like the iPhone alarm. Like when you hear that beep beep beep.
Yeah.
Like that, I just
That
get
could,
anxiety.
yeah, that's negative Pavlov
negative
response.
Pavlov, yeah. So probably that.
Damn, that's
I can't think of anything other.
Huh.
Yeah, y'all be asking these deep questions, making us think on the spot. Like, I just can't pull it out of my back pocket.
Oh.
He said, whenever I hear a record scratch, I gotta smoke.
No, I can't.
Time to smoke.
All right, it's time to smoke.
Anybody got a joint? Anybody got a lighter?
Need a light? Need a light? I'd say mine might be from my time of being in a long distance relationship. So anytime I was around my girlfriend, it would be like,
I'm horny.
It's close.
It's a homie beacon.
I can feel the heat.
We're getting warmer.
It's like motherfucking like when you had in Pokemon, you had the item finder.
Yeah.
It's like a metal detector. Like, we're on fire.
Seeking missile.
But yeah.
The coochie is very close by.
I can almost taste it.
This is you know what? Okay. This is bad.
Uma's just sitting there like, you're ovulating, aren't you? I can smell it.
Yo, did you see that clip where it said the chick came out the room was like, "You gotta chill, I'm on my period," and the dude was like, "No, you're not."
That's wild.
You a shark? That nigga was a fucking.
I don't smell no blood.
That nigga was lying on the Serengeti.
I don't smell no nickels. Better stop playing with me.
I don't smell no nickels, pennies, nor
I don't
dimes.
smell no iron in this motherfucker.
No handled change.
But every time that I do go into a store, like a grocery market or like something like that, I have to walk down the candy aisle. Just see if there's anything.
Oh, that's just addiction. That's not
Yeah,
Pavlov.
that's a fiend.
You're a victim.
You're a fiend.
Nah, just see if there's anything new I haven't tried.
Yeah, you're a fiend.
When's the last time you tried a new candy?
A new John.
You should do candy reviews, Keenan.
You should.
You,
My dentist would love to see me coming if I did that.
Yeah.
Don't you already eat candy?
yeah, don't you already
But if
have mad cavities?
if I did that for like content, that would
But you don't have to eat all the candy, Keenan.
it'll literally be, first of all, let's start there. You don't have to eat all the candy.
You
But
can
here's
just
the
try
thing.
one piece and be like, oh, this is pretty good.
Yeah, this doesn't have to be every
if it's good. So I feel defeated if I don't finish the bag when I open it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got problems. I feel defeated.
defeated.
I've had
The
the
candy
same
one.
I've had the same bag of gummy bears for the past year.
Grow up, eat them shits.
I do. In moderation.
Hold on, what?
A good bag of gummy bears for a year.
All right, I was being.
Wait, what's moderation? You eat one a week?
I just eat them when I
It's my
want.
cheat day. My one gummy bear.
Them fucking gummy bears that sound like rocks at this point.
One gummy bear.
Nigga roll and shake.
I burned a gummy bear today.
They say, let's see what flavor we have today.
I'm gonna close my eyes. It'll be fun. My monthly
My monthly gummy bear.
Gummy bear quota
nigga just
for the
eating
day.
dice at this point.
They're still good. Shout out to Albanese gummy bears.
Bro.
That nigga's he got put
Tim
them on.
recommend.
He got a microwave just to get north.
just to get it back to just medium chub.
Medium chub.
That's crazy. Nah, Keita said I feel defeated. I feel a crushing wave of depression.
But
If I don't finish this bag.
isn't there a limit to how big the bag is? Like a whole bag of Twizzlers? You're not gonna eat that at once.
You shouldn't eat no Twizzlers because it's fucking nasty.
Twizzlers
Stop it.
are delicious.
Twizzlers, I was say Twizzlers are good.
Ew, no.
I think you're the only one that doesn't like them.
I will
crazy.
sit there and eat that whole bag of
Me
Twizzlers.
too. You like Twizzlers, right?
I do. I love
Yes,
Twizzlers.
you might. It's not like
Yes,
it's
you.
black. We're not saying black liquor.
Black
Not
licorice.
black-
No.
Come on now.
And we're not
Black
talking about red.
licorice is,
And we're not talking
Twizzlers
about
is
red
black
vines.
licorice ugly cousin.
I don't mind red vines, but
Red
I don't.
vines
I'm
are
not
horrible.
I'm not purposely eating those. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Those are horrible.
So
if they're there, I might eat one. But
what's the last candy that you've had that was like, oh, this is horrible?
So I just bought some fruit slices from TJ Maxx the other day, and it's
It's down to TJ Maxx.
no.
TJ Maxx, Marshall candy, fruit slice.
I wonder what those
Please
taste
tell me
like.
how you came across TJ Maxx fruit
No,
slices.
so like TJ Maxx is close to the job, so like I went in
Some
there.
socks and just said
No, so
Some mismatched
what I'm
shots.
going there for?
he got a
Oh no. So what
a
it was
polo shirt.
nah. What it was I left my water bottle home, so
Okay.
I went to the TJ Maxx to grab
Oh,
like,
okay.
a bottle of water.
Okay.
because like I was gonna be thirsty. But I'm like, while I'm here, let's go down to candy aisle. Let's go down the sweets aisle, and they had some fruit slices there. I'm like, oh, let me grab some fruit slices.
TJ Maxx has a candy aisle.
Not I, but like they got like snacks.
okay.
They got the
like
snack
snacks.
section.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
damn.
They even got like the freeze dried Jones sometimes.
I haven't tried those yet.
Those shits, it's like eating candy cereal.
Yeah, they are.
It's the texture of cereal.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Okay.
But yeah, them shits are trash. I'm like, these might be the worst fruit slices I've ever had in my
What
life.
flavor was it?
So it's like the different colors. You got the red, the green, the yellow, orange, purple.
Yeah.
Trash. I'm still gonna eat them, but trash.
Perfect for Keenan's review.
Because
I
they
had
cheap.
you know what I don't like?
It's like the big bag too.
Gelatin.
I got some fucking Swedish fish, like for my birthday.
You don't like them?
The office, like my coworkers gave me like a package for my birthday. Like it was a box of Swedish fish. I don't like Swedish fish.
What?
Yeah, you're sick.
I don't.
Reedus
Yeah, there's something wrong
has
with
Swedish
you.
fish
You've already
flavored.
said he's not a real fatty, man.
He's not.
I'm not a sweet man. I'm not.
Yeah,
A sweet
you're not.
guy.
You're not.
I'm not
real.
So-
My fat came from savory,
So
grease,
So give me the Swedish.
chicken, cheese, bread, carbs,
Steak.
I got it the real way.
Potato.
The real
Man
way.
eats steak, fries, chips. Oh, chips.
Give me chicken fried hard.
Chips and
Lard.
crackers are my ultimate
Salt.
downfall.
Yeah. Oh man.
But I found out protein chips, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying different things. Protein chips is pretty cool. Pretty
Caloric
protein
deficit.
chips?
Caloric
Yeah,
deficit.
protein chips.
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
The fuck is a protein chip?
What?
Is it
Quest protein chips?
Just a just a healthy chip.
A healthier option.
Oh, those shit.
Healthy option.
Oh, don't roll your eyes.
Don't you?
Eyes
Don't roll your
rolled.
eyes too hard. It might get stuck.
Eyes
Wouldn't
rolled.
want that for you.
They're not Cool Ranch Doritos.
Sure, but
But they're not. Some nice broccoli.
what you
Mike,
could do
Corey
is
posted that plate. I almost fucking.
that plate was
I almost
sorry.
wanted to hang myself.
that
There's
shit was
no.
sad.
He's actually starving himself.
has-
There's no reason for him to do that.
He has no reason to eat that.
That nigga-
No reason to eat.
Because
That nigga had a single sad sausage patty,
I didn't know what that was.
some kale
He said it
or
was a
arugula,
burger.
some shit.
He said it
A
was
burger.
He said it was a burger.
A burger for who?
I know that nigga hungry.
That
right
looked
now.
like a toy burger, like a kid's
Yeah.
place.
That
Yeah,
look like a squeaky
Yeah,
toy.
like a squeaky toy.
that
yeah.
plate he should have put in his dog's bowl.
Yeah.
I say I made you can make healthy food and still make it tasty.
Yes.
I made some Parmesan Brussels sprouts, some roasted sweet potatoes
I know he hungry right
with
now.
some grilled
Corey
chicken.
is torturing himself. When he get to Vegas, he's gonna have the fattest steak.
He's gonna ask y'all to
He's
take
gonna-
all the photos.
He's
and they're
gonna
all
gain
gonna be
20
shirtless.
pounds.
He's gonna eat a big steak. And he's gonna sleep for 3 days. After whatever night we have the dinner,
'Cause you know he's gonna get
that's
his-
the last night
No,
for
he's
him.
gonna get a steak every night.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, first steak, he's gonna be out of commission the next day, or
Ooh,
that
shit.
the night is over after that steak.
I gotta reserve that dinner. I forgot about that.
Oh boy,
Okay.
we still 2 months.
Next question.
I was like,
I
we're
got
going
your
to
money
In-N-Out.
still,
You said
too,
2 months.
eventually.
Yeah, we.
Amount. I don't know a month.
What?
A month and a half.
We're on next month, May.
A month and a half.
Shit, we are
6
April.
weeks.
Yes,
Yeah,
Oh fuck. Okay.
we're in the middle of April. Actually,
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me book that tomorrow.
So yeah. Next question while we cover up Keenan's obvious
17.
mistake.
A dinner reservation for 17. They be like, what the fuck?
I'm sure they're used to it.
They got the banquet hall. It's Vegas. Come on. All right, next question.
we're high rollers.
What do you think is the most freakiest normal profession to find a woman in? In my personal opinion, mine would be CNA. I'm not saying that.
Say again?
In the question.
Freakiest,
The
normal
freakiest
profession.
normal profession to find a woman in.
The freakiest normal profession.
Mm-hmm.
A yoga instructor.
Yoga instructor.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of bending and stretching and positions.
One up that pole. What's it called?
A
The
pole
pole
dancing instructor.
Yeah.
Is that a normal profession? I think they mean like
normal,
normal job.
regular job.
Regular job. Oh, like
Like I guess.
Shorty a bus driver. I know she nasty. Like she
You
like,
know what?
Yeah.
The
I don't know.
ladies.
Huh?
You said the bus lady?
No,
Okay.
no.
Mm.
Normal profession. That's okay.
I it's hard to say because it's not like I've just gone out and fucked every profession. So like, I don't know.
Not
I
yet.
will say this. I will say anyone that work in like food service, whether that's in a restaurant or like works in cafeterias or different things like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this from personal experience?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, teachers are teachers are downright disgusting.
More than nurses?
Yeah.
No, I think nurses and them probably number one.
Teachers, cops.
All right, yeah. I think
Cops.
that one cop was getting fucked.
All right.
Everybody. That's just a small microdose.
It's something about that badge and uniform that just breathes infidelity. But
Oh, so like yeah.
Keenan,
what?
relax.
What do you mean?
I thought you were referencing something.
Nah, even
Oh no.
Just breathe.
No.
This sounds personal now. I don't know.
Just for me working in the police department, I know a lot of them.
Okay.
Same department too.
In the department.
Nice.
All right, next question. What's the worst song from a great artist? Example, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, or Beyonce's worst song. Or your favorite artist's worst song.
They all got some songs that I don't give a fuck about.
Michael Jackson's worst song to me is probably 10,000 Watts.
I don't even know that song.
What?
Thank God.
What's that?
Off of Invincible.
What's it called?
10,000 Watts.
10,000 watts?
Watts.
Watts, like a light bulb. Can't say that. I remember that one.
No, I take that back. That's not his worst. That's not his worst. What's that shit off the album after he died?
Escape? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a song in there. I'm like, Michael,
You can't. He couldn't
there's
stop
no
it.
way.
Stop
There's
it
no
from
way
beyond the grave.
He had to resurrect
He
it.
said, "No, don't put that out."
Red Light by Usher.
No, U-Turn by Usher.
Red Light. You know the song Red Light, right?
You know that song U-Turn?
Hold on. Let me see. Red Light by
Oh
Usher.
no, is that worse than Big?
That's
Big's not that bad though.
Big is bad. Big is bad.
LZ, Big is horrible.
But Big, I can listen to Big more than U-Turn. That's not a good song at all. And that was one of his singles.
Big?
Yes.
Big wasn't a single.
yeah, this-
No. U-Turn was a single.
Oh,
Does
okay.
suck.
U-Turn was not good at all. Chris Brown.
Chris Brown has
U-Turn.
too many
Transformia.
Oh,
Transformia?
Transformia was so bad. Transformia
I
was so
don't mind
bad.
Transformia.
I can transform.
That
I
shit
can
is
transform.
horrendous.
That song's not good.
That's not a good song.
He has
very
so
bad.
many songs. There has to be one worse.
Beyonce,
He has too many
7-Eleven.
songs. Huh?
7-Eleven.
I like 7-Eleven.
What?
Not at all.
Banger.
Not at all. That's literally a song of nothing.
well, let me see. What's
I
Beyonce's
like that.
worst song?
Put your hands up to somebody in the air.
That's a song that only her or Rihanna could have made, and it sold.
Smack it like in the air. That's a good song. I like that song. I'm trying to think, man. What else?
One of Justin Bieber's more disappointing songs. Just off the base of who he did it with, PYD.
Ooh.
Oh.
PYD.
That was so disappointing.
What?
Yeah.
The song?
Yeah.
I thought it was a good song.
I don't really like that song.
Kels could have did a lot more than that.
You know what?
Well,
You know what's
he's
crazy? I
done
don't
a
know. I
lot
won't say
less,
it's her
too.
worst song, but a Beyonce song I actually don't like. That shit with Shakira, "Beautiful Lie."
You
Wait,
son
what?
of a bitch. What?
Nah.
Beautiful lie. Beyonce, Shakira.
I'm like,
That
I
video,
wasn't crazy about it.
that video alone made that song go 10 times platinum in my car.
It's just the video.
That video alone, Beyonce
Is that the
and
one that's
Shakira. Yes.
Yeah,
That song, what? That song went stupid.
I think it's
Mike
that
just
was
doesn't like Hispanic
that
women.
song's alright.
That's what it's
Damn.
That was a great song.
Damn.
Great video too. If you've never seen
I
that
haven't seen
video,
that video in a long time.
go watch that Beyonce Shakira video. That was at one point you can't tell the difference between the two of them.
What?
I lie to you not. A couple times, like which one's Beyonce, which one's Shakira.
Okay. Take your word for it.
They got the same hairstyle, same outfit, doing a little body roll draw. First off, I didn't know Beyonce could do that. So that's the first time like my eyes were open. I'm
Beyonce
like,
can do all
okay.
things.
That's when I was
All
my
things
eyes
are
were
possible
open.
through
Beyonce can do all things.
And Beyonce was
Beyonce can do all things.
about to be leaving Beyonce like they did, like Lumen believes in Kia.
Praise Kid.
Praise Beyonce.
Praise Kier. Praise Beyonce. Beyonce's in it.
Beyonce.
That place is so huge.
Yeah, how was that?
I
Well,
literally
you didn't go in though.
No, I didn't go in.
Okay.
I was literally just picking up some stuff for Biggie, and I looked up. I was like, "Oh, I looked up the address. I'm like, this is the same time as the building." So I was like, "How close is it?" I'm like, "It's like 6 minutes away." I was like, "Fuck it, I'm already out here. Let me just go by." That place is humongous.
Yeah.
They didn't record at the end of that place, did they? Or they
Yeah.
just used, they did?
Inside, yeah.
Oh wow.
Outside and inside, yeah.
Oh wow.
That's literally
So
the
them halls are real.
Yeah. I don't know about the floor, but like you know how when you can see, like when you see the other care worker, like the other aluminum workers, like interacting with the floor, like what's his name, Milchick, in there, like those shots, that's inside of that building. Okay. But like the hall white bottom part, I don't think
the hallways.
the hallways is not that. I don't think.
But to add on to artists' worst music for Jay-Z, pick any song off of Magnum Carta, Holy Grail.
Any?
Pick one.
Nah, I don't know. There's some bad songs on Blueprint 3. I promise you.
Yeah, but Magnum.
You like fuck with me, you know I got it. Fuck with me, you know I got it.
Oh, that was on Magnum Carta, Holy Grail.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the only song.
Part 2 On the Run was on there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a banger. That's a massive
good one. That's
banger.
a good one.
I think that song is what made them be like, yeah, we need to do an album. Damn, but everything else, Beach is Better isn't terrible. Yeah, but for the most part,
that whole album.
Tom Ford is on there. Doom, doom, doom. Yo, that you couldn't get rid of that shit. They still play it on the radio.
Damn. That was on that shit too?
The beat did a lot of...
I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at this Blueprint 3 album. There's more songs that I like that I thought I didn't like. Like Run This Town is good. Empire State of Mind is good.
Blueprint 3, I like the Blueprint 3.
I like Already Home with Kid Cudi. And I like Hate with Kanye West. I like that one.
Young Forever's on there. I like A Star Is Born with J. Cole. I actually like that song.
I like Blueprint.
That's pretty good. Yeah. But there's some songs where I'm like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
We killing the game, it's not fair. You motherfuckers stay right there. We blasting off just like a laser. Nigga, ping, ping, ping.
Pew, pew, pew.
Like, vroom, vroom, vroom.
That's not selling me. I'm sorry.
Nah, I don't know. I just like that part where he goes, ping, ping, ping.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right, next question.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. If everything in a store is free for 30 minutes, what store are you shopping at? And let's say you can't sell.
Everything in there is free for 30 minutes.
And I can't sell anything?
Yeah, you have to keep it.
Oh, keep it?
I'll probably go to Zara.
I'm going to Walmart.
Real shit?
I'm going to Walmart.
Yeah, I'll probably just go to something like that, like a store where it has everything.
Everything. I was just said my fit's about to be bomb.
Yeah, I want clothes. Like, I'm getting clothes. I'm getting everything.
Clothes don't expire.
Yeah.
Neither do electronics.
What electronics? I got all the electronics I need.
You can get better.
Like what?
You ever have a 90-inch ULED TV, 8K, 120 resolution?
I don't even need that.
You don't realize because
Nigga, you don't get another pair of Chelsea boots.
I don't wear Chelsea boots.
Well, whatever the fuck you get at Zara, I don't know. I don't shop there, obviously.
I get jeans, jackets, shirts. I get all that shit from
I
there.
can't fit none of those clothes.
You ain't that thick. You can get in there.
I just go
you
for the
can
hats.
get up in there.
They have all their pants are nothing either but straight leg or relaxed. These thighs.
They are.
You need super relaxed.
I need
Athletic fit.
No, everything they got now is all boot cut and fucking.
Yeah, boot cut just means
Flare
it's wide
bands.
at the bottom.
Flare
What about
and
these? I need it flare
He
at the
needs
top.
thigh meat.
Nah, they loose.
I need the flare
At the top.
Loose is in. You gotta go.
It's not loose nowhere but inside my ankles.
You gotta
Walk around with mean moose knuckle all day.
Walking around looking like Luther Vandross.
Yeah, walking around double cheeked up. Anybody tell
You
you
ever seen the video of the real estate agent where his clothes was way too tight?
Yes.
Hilarious.
I
They
know
said if he fart, it's going up his back into.
a bubble up his back. I know he did it on purpose. He has to.
I'm like, yo, why is your clothes so tight?
Pop in his college. And... Ew.
He think it's a bug crawling. I'm like, what the
It's gonna look like a magic trick. What do I have up my sleeve? A fart.
But wait.
You gonna think it's a bug crawling.
We don't want to talk about the I know we don't question, but we don't want to talk about the space exploration
Talk about it next week.
God.
next week.
I don't know. We could talk about it now.
That was a waste of time.
It's not a waste of time.
It's not
I
a
said it
waste
was
of
just a
time.
glorified Disney ride.
I mean, that's what I said. But
I was just
I mean, they still went
I
to
was just
space.
hating.
I was just
Did they
super
really?
king
I
the
didn't
car.
see- I didn't even see any of it.
Oh
Like,
no,
They was up there for like
they
5 minutes.
I could pull it up.
Really?
They
I
had
didn't see it.
they had a
Like I saw Katy Perry's rocket that looked like
All I saw was all of them ringing the bell. I guess
Gail
to get on the
did
rock. Gail was visibly distressed.
Here's my question though: Did they all went up at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all in the rocket.
Okay, because I saw like individual tweets. Like one was like Katy Perry just got back from. I'm like,
Well,
was it
that's
just her.
No, that's just the.
Oh, like they're really. Oh wait, let me. Like
Oh wow, they were really up
like
there.
they're in
space.
space.
Yeah, that's space.
they're not at a space station, but they're just in the pod, and then
Damn, they didn't even have helmets on. They was chilling.
they didn't have helmets on or nothing.
I feel like
But yeah,
They had a seatbelt.
I'm sure they did, but then they took it off to. She pulled up the thing with her album dates. Bitch, nobody cares about those.
Bro,
It's
like
like she
I saw a tweet. He was like, Katy Perry reveals the song that she sung when she was in outer space. Like, bitch, nobody gives a fuck about that.
Don't give a
I don't know
motherfucker.
why. I don't know why.
Don't
she thought
give
that
a
was good idea.
motherfucker about it.
Bitch went up
mean-
there and sung "Roar." Hooray! She went up there and sung "Fireworks."
And then I saw all I could see was Oprah watching like longingly and crying.
Mm-hmm.
The niggas were saying that she almost lost her best eater.
Lost her muncher.
I'm like
The number
yeah,
one eater.
I'm like, we gotta chill.
Crazy.
There was other people was like, nah, if you're gonna be crying like that, you should have sent your ass up there and not Gail.
Honestly,
Yeah.
your goof ass should have went up there.
Oprah said, nah. I'll let Gail do it first.
Gail got it.
Wait, get your ass up
Yeah,
there.
you got it. Yeah,
Yo,
you
go
got
up there
it,
and tell me how it was, girl.
You want to keep your paycheck, get your ass in that pod.
Did y'all see the landing though?
No.
Like when the little
Yeah.
pod landed on the ground, shit was hard as hell. It's just
I'm sure it was
Like-
like enforced to
Yeah.
absorb that.
that shit.
But it did look like
like it just thud. Like the cloud of smoke around it. I was like, fuck. What they have mouthpieces?
Yeah, there's still better people than me because I wouldn't have got up in that shit.
I ain't going up there. I would. I have no. You would?
yeah.
I have no. There's nothing in space for me.
I gotta see it. I would love to just
There's
to
barely
see
anything for me here. I'm not going.
just
up
to
space.
see that. That's
Just so
fine.
you could be like, you motherfuckers are seeing with my own eyes. The Earth's not flat, you dipshits.
They
Honestly.
say,
I
nah.
see the curve.
They said, nah, that's fake. That's fake. That's all. That's all CGI, and
CGI,
AI.
Yeah.
From my angle, all I got was America. Where's the rest of the world?
That's ChatGPT.
Where's the
and
rest of the
mirrors.
world?
I saw it's hard to know if people are trolling these days or just like really
Stupid.
They're
stupid.
just that dumb.
Because someone said like, you ever notice like anytime they do these space explorations, it just looks like they go over the horizon and then they disappear. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Fuck are you talking about?
Let's go over the horizon.
They're saying like, and it's like, yeah, they're obviously just shooting this somewhere else remotely. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, I hope you're trolling. And then I just exit out because I'm like, I'm not even gonna.
And don't even lower your brain cells
Yeah.
to communicate with that person,
Some
honestly.
people are just dumb, man.
Yeah,
Some people are just dumb.
but I'll say, back to questions. Same question.
Same question.
Everything in the store is free for 30 minutes. What store are you shopping at? But you can sell the stuff.
Jewelry store.
Jewelry store.
Jewelry store.
Which jewelry store?
I
The
actually,
highest
you know
in
what?
London.
Oh wait, damn! I need to be able to steal it. Never mind.
Huh?
Now,
You don't have to steal it. It's free.
Actually, I'm changing my
so wait,
Saks Fifth.
Okay.
so wait.
Yeah, level. Yeah, I was gonna say Zara. Zara's gonna.
Zara's stupid. Yeah, let me change that.
Like
Yeah.
zoomies.
Hot topic.
Anyone want to go to PacSun? Let's go.
Zoomies is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Saks Fifth. Let me change all that.
Yeah.
Up. I am getting
So all
Level
American
up.
Eagle polo shirts.
I got so much.
Nigga,
American
Let's go to
Eagle, bro.
Aeropostale.
I'm gonna go to DXL and run it up.
I try to
Bro,
be
fucking
realistic.
American Eagle and fucking
That dark ass Hollister.
Hollister, American Eagle, and the other place went stupid in early to like late tens, early tens. I'm like, goddamn, everybody. That's-
All the Crips in Newark was wearing Hollister.
Yep.
I was a real pioneer. Oh, you didn't know about that.
I had the double pop. I was wearing the double shirts.
I wasn't doing that.
I did.
I'm way too warm to be wearing two shirts.
Nah, I was influenced. I had a brown. I used to wear a brown one with an orange one. Like with a brown hat.
looking like the Cleveland Browns. Oh,
like a Cleveland Browns hat. Actually, I don't even think it was a Cleveland Browns hat. I think it was a baseball hat, but it was like somebody's like throwback.
like a San Diego
Yeah,
Padres.
yep. It was a San Diego Padres throwback.
But back to the question, I have a question. Now, for me to take it, does that mean that I'll just have to like physically take it off the property?
Right.
Why are we gonna say?
Now, so like,
You
Were you
have
gonna
to
say
be able
cars?
to take it.
Were you gonna say a bunch of cars?
I was about to go to Ferrari and just take it off the lot, and then once off the lot, it's technically mine, right?
Technically,
I guess so.
but you only. What you gonna go? You just gonna keep going back?
No. Well, yeah. I just go beep boop. Hand that card, take it off the lot. Beep boop, take it off the lot. And then once it's done, I like to return all of these.
You can't.
No, he said you can sell it.
Yeah, you could sell it, but I don't think return it. You know?
Return is not the way to go.
You didn't pay for it.
Remember that Ferrari was missing?
Well, no. I did not sell it to use. Well, does it legally become mine, or is it just?
No,
It's yours.
It's legally yours.
I didn't. Yeah, I'll sell it.
Yeah.
I'll sell it.
Okay. I think you get more with the jewelry store.
You think so?
Yeah. You could just
You go to
take
one
the
of them
whole
high-end
store.
jewelry stores, you crazy?
Go to De Beers.
Never. Generational wealth.
There we go.
The Winfield Oil Company starts that day.
Got to find a way to clean it, right?
I don't gotta clean
Granted,
it.
I'm about to say never.
It's legal. It's legal money.
I don't gotta clean shit.
He said,
Ever again.
This dirty blood diamond money. Holla at me.
Mike's like, I will forever be lazy for the rest of my life now.
Shout out Elon. Oh, not diamond. He was emerald. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking thief. My bad.
Give me the diamond.
Next question.
His family stole emerald mines from the local people. It was diamonds. It was emeralds.
Man, it's just facts.
So it's fuck them for the emeralds, but shout them out for the diamonds.
Well, I shouted him out for the diamond, but I misappropriated. It wasn't diamonds. It was emeralds. So fuck him. But it's always at the end of the day. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. All right. Next question. You guys ever take a shit and have to use thin toilet paper and your finger breaks through the paper and your finger ends up
In your asshole?
knuckle deep in your ass? I
Why
want
is
to
it
jump.
knuckle deep?
Deep is crazy.
I wanna-
How hard are you wiping?
He said, I want to jump off a bridge when it happens. It sounds like it happens a lot to this person.
Yeah, I don't think
You
I've
need
ever
to
had
go
it.
in a little gentler.
Yeah, you
Knuckle
gotta
deep.
be a little. You just
For you to be knuckle deep, you gotta be.
yeah.
Or that shit you shat left your shit open.
Yeah,
And you
oh
just,
my
just
God, You're-
Left you loose.
you gaped, just gaping.
But at that point, if you're shitting that bad, just take a shower.
Yeah.
Unless you're
No, it's
not
not the
somewhere
fact.
where you
It's
can't.
not the fact that they were shitting bad. It's just that it was with that single ply.
I ain't never.
Just-
I mean, you should know. You should know as soon as you touch it. Like, oh, this is thin. I need to
You need to rap.
double this. I need
You
to
be
wrap this
rapping.
up.
I remember one
And be
time I
gentle.
had to get at my parents. I'm like, don't like y'all make way too much money to buy the single ply toilet paper. We are not brokies.
I'm a real shitter. I can't have this.
No, it has nothing.
This
to
is
do,
unacceptable.
It has nothing to do with being.
This
we
is
make-
below King Dooky's.
There's no reason.
This is
Royal
below the
anus.
King Dookie standard of doing
There's
things.
no reason for us to be having single ply toilet paper.
The Earl of King Dookie has an announcement. In the way
Okay.
of poop supplies.
We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this because right now I know in all got houses, none of y'all got single ply.
All nation,
None of y'all have single
all
ply.
ye yield to the Master King Duke of Duke ceremonies. Hereto and henceforth in the King Dookie Dixon household, there shall not be any more purchases of single ply or lower poo-poo paper.
Single ply, so no ply.
Poo-poo paper shall consist of a minimum of double ply and or aloe vera coating for the comfort of the King
I
Dookie's
need it
most
quoted.
blessed taint.
with a penalty of punishment by death.
Failure to comply will result in 1,000 doo-doo lashings.
Whipping somebody with a whip covered in dookie.
A doo-doo rope. It shall be ripe for infection.
Yeah, you're trying to kill somebody. You're hitting them with a dirty dookie whip.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Just breaking the skin.
breaking the skin, filling it with dookie. Yeah.
That is all.
That is all.
Carry on.
It's like it's 11:30.
Yo, why did Kiana just send me a screenshot of her mom asking her what a YN was?
Oh,
Isn't she in Atlanta? She should know.
Yeah.
You would think. She was like, "What's a YN?" Kiana was like, "A young nigga." Why?
Why do you ask, mother?
A white nationalist. Why you at?
White nationalist.
a white,
Never mind. I'm never saying that again.
a Yakubian national.
There you go. Erase it. Eradicate it. Get rid of it.
I guess we could end on a food question. This might be a unanimous one. I don't know. Let's see. It's not even a question, but it's kind of a question. I don't think there's a better breakfast bread for a sandwich than a croissant. Fuck a biscuit. Fuck a donut. Croissant is him.
I don't know about that.
Croissants are good. I'm not saying
They are,
croissant
but,
sandwich, but I'll gladly have any of those options. I mean,
A bagel.
yeah.
For a cent, like a breakfast.
Breakfast sandwich.
I'll put a breakfast sandwich on a bagel, slaps.
A croissant, I'd say, is
Breakfast
number
bagel,
one.
breakfast sandwich on a biscuit, slaps.
Yeah.
That biscuits are
Biscuits are the top.
biscuits are the top.
I'm good with either.
Biscuits are the top.
I just like breakfast sandwiches, so I don't care what it really comes on.
You're non-discriminatory.
Because this is what I'll say
I've
about
had a breakfast sandwich on a pancake.
croissants. Like they're
On a waffle.
they can, that's good.
You don't like the flakiness?
No, I don't mind the
don't like
flavors.
it's not sturdy enough.
Yes, that's the issue.
I knew where you coming.
It's not sturdy enough.
It doesn't have the structural integrity
It doesn't.
to handle Mike's breakfast.
It's not
sandwich.
like a bagel is ultimate structure. Like that shit is not breaking down. That's like
that's-
the walls of China. That's not doing shit.
That's peak.
How heavy are you
But
making
then
these
it's
breakfast
too-
sandwiches where your shit is toppling over like the Tower of Pisa?
so we can make that joke if we want to.
No,
But you put a little bit of eggs on it, like on a flim, like croissants are just naturally light, airy, and flaky, and fucking.
that's because you getting them store bought shits. Them shits that be sending the plastic until you buy them. Do you take them? Nah.
You freshly baked croissants. When was the last time you did that?
He's talking about buying it from somewhere.
Yeah, that's like an actual.
No, like
bakery?
they
Yeah,
make it.
like going out and like if we went to Bagel Zone, getting that joint on a croissant would be sex in your mouth.
You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about the last biscuit sandwich I had in New Orleans, and that was literally the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Okay.
Cause you in New Orleans, baby.
And I'm just thinking that was a biscuit. Maybe okay, I guess.
Can I
I'm
say
not
this?
gonna be mad at croissant.
Can I say this? Are we all in agreement with saying that English muffins are the
Yep.
bottom?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I would actually take
Undisputed.
white bread
Yes.
over
Yes.
an English muffin.
English muffin.
Straight toast. Yeah.
Straight toast.
Actually, maybe untoasted white bread. Yeah.
just soggy, soft white
The only
bread
thing
sandwich.
it might be better than is hot dog buns. That's
I'm
about it.
like, that's just poverty.
Just
To be
bread. I'm
honest,
just
Mike,
thinking of different
To
bread.
be honest, Mike,
might not be.
I still might do it on a hot dog.
All right, that's crazy.
You know, a hot dog bun, cut it in half, then just
the long way.
yeah.
Nah, you
half-
eat that shit like a hoagie. You eat that shit sideways. You
Nah.
put the eggs, you put the bacon.
All right, yeah.
Hey,
I'm not gonna do that.
It's like eating a hot dog. What's the difference?
It's not a hot dog.
But the thing is, you never do a chili dog where you got the cheese, the chili,
Now,
the
I'm not gonna lie.
now you switch
taking
it
me
to
down
breakfast.
A fat path that I want to keep exploring.
You take it down to
A hot
breakfast.
dog, right? With some eggs, scrambled eggs on there.
But it doesn't. It doesn't have to be
sausage.
exactly. It doesn't have to be a hot dog.
No,
It could be a breakfast sausage link.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's still above that nasty ass
Little
English
egg
muffin.
in there, a little cheese.
Little syrup drizzle on top.
Take that to the.
I would take the syrup. I would replace that with ketchup, but you know that's
You nasty bitch.
I mean,
Do we all? You don't put ketchup on your?
no,
I do.
no, that's nasty. That's so nasty. That is so nasty.
So good.
that's the way to eat
so
eggs.
good.
No, it's
Yes.
not.
It's so.
I
good.
can't eat eggs on their own without it.
Because you're a child.
Yep.
What?
You're a child. If you can't eat eggs without ketchup, you're a child.
What do you put on your eggs? Nothing.
Nothing.
Salsa.
No, I don't like salsa. If I'm making eggs
You're
at
a
home,
child.
because I don't like salsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a
like
child.
tomatoes?
That's
You're a
child.
child.
Sure. Okay.
So wait,
You just be raw dogging eggs?
Well, when I make eggs, I'm making it with mozzarella cheese and bacon.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
So yeah,
So
everything's
then
still dry.
I'm not putting ketchup on that.
It's still dry.
Nah, the bacon. will-
My eggs aren't. Your eggs
Yeah.
is dry.
No, I'm saying there's nothing on it. Like it's like that's like saying
It got cheese.
Huh?
The
cheese and the bacon
It's
is
all
probably
the
enough, yeah.
all the moisture and flavor I need.
I need more
But
wetness.
put some on there.
Why do I need to? Why I want my? If I want a wet egg, I make it fucking runny.
So when you
Nah,
eat
I
a
don't
bacon,
want-
egg, and cheese, you don't have ketchup on it?
no,
Okay.
no.
Have you ever eaten it when the ketchup was already on there?
Yeah, not like I eat it, but I don't like it.
Wow.
I already told you I don't like ketchup no more. So
I still don't understand that.
That's.
I don't understand.
I don't like it as much as I used to, but
Because you realize there's so many.
No,
other
that's
sauces.
because because once I discovered barbecue sauce, it kind of replaced ketchup in a lot of areas.
Barbecue sauce was my replacement for ketchup when I was a kid. But then,
Most, like 90% of applications of ketchup, I can replace it with barbecue sauce. It's better.
that's how I feel with honey mustard.
Yeah.
You put honey mustard on everything?
Everything.
Probably eggs is the only thing where
Well, I'm not putting
barbecue sauce is not better than ketchup to me.
I'm not putting nothing on my eggs, but where I would use ketchup, honey mustard.
Yeah.
I like honey mustard.
A
but-
burger?
Fries, burger.
Honey
You put
mustard, on a burger?
There's nothing. I don't see anything wrong with that because I put barbecue sauce on a burger.
If you put
But I like
regular,
barbecue sauce on a
fine.
burger, yes.
that
if
sounds
mustard, no.
interesting. I would try that.
if
I don't
you put regular mustard on a burger, what's wrong with
I
honey
like regular
mustard?
mustard.
Well, good because regular mustard's nasty, but yeah, put honey mustard on your burger.
Never even. I don't think I want that.
I'm good.
Do you like honey mustard?
Yeah.
Give it a try.
I don't think that would be a bad thing
It's
at
not.
all. I truly don't think that
not.
would be.
I promise you, it's not.
Okay.
All the people listening, put honey mustard on your burger and tell me how it is.
I'm good with a mayo and ketchup.
I love a mayo burger.
Mayo on
Keep
the bottom,
ketchup.
ketchup on the top.
Keep the ketchup.
I'm never
and give me
getting. I'm
mayo.
never purposely asking for mayo on a burger, but if it's there,
On anything, actually, except the
I
sandwich.
love that Wendy's is the only place that puts. Well, no, Burger King does too. Burger King and Wendy's both put mayo.
yeah, you get a
on their
baconator. There's gonna be some mayo on there. It's gonna be,
That
and
shit
it's
be-
going. I'm throwing it.
Keeping it wet. God damn, Keenan.
Crazy.
I hope the camera was on.
Yo, clip it.
No.
Clip it immediately. Yeah.
Huh?
Discord.
All right, Mike, sign us out.
Discord. Because
Ain't nobody tell you to do that.
he did that from his heart.
That baconator had him acting unusual.
That nigga was thinking about all that swine.
Oh my god!
It unlocked the chimp in him.
The chimp is crazy. Sign us out.
Muscle memory kicked in.
Niggas said throat
damn.
muscle memory.
Oh my god!
All right, man. I'm gonna get some bacon. See how you act now. That's why I like where this going. I'm gonna come in here with
A tray of bacon.
bacon, see what you do
regular
for
bacon
it.
or turkey bacon more.
We've had this conversation,
Turkey bacon shouldn't even be a thing. That shit is fucking disgusting.
and I meant to send y'all a video about turkey bacon and regular bacon. It's just,
It was a podcast clip?
yeah.
Yeah, they were talking out their ass.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't.
Seasoning turkey bacon?
Oh,
What you talking
that's
about?
not. I didn't see that. Who the
Okay.
fuck is?
Y'all like turkey?
See, if you got to season it,
Seasoning bacon is
that's but I take that back. I retract that statement.
Yeah.
seasoned bacon.
No.
No, he was about to say nonsense.
I was like, if you need to season it, you shouldn't be eating it.
That's everything
I
else.
retract that
Why not
statement. I retract it.
Well, with bacon, yeah.
Sure. Yes.
You don't have to season turkey bacon. We're regular bacon.
You should not be seasoning
Elsie.
no bacon. That's just
Turkey bacon.
wild.
Is
If you bite this rug, it tastes the same thing as turkey.
it
bacon.
doesn't.
It does.
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't taste
Nah, I was about to say
Turkey
You're
bacon
right.
is good.
Same crispy consistency.
Turkey bacon is
It's not.
You know, you want to taste turkey bacon. Next time you get your hair retwisted, and the girl got rubber bands.
The little black rubber
Just
bands.
ask her a bunch of just
Take
chew
a bite.
those.
Just chew those.
Turkey bacon is good, man. Y'all tripping.
No.
And I like regular bacon too. But if I get to choose, I'll take turkey. I'm eating both.
And for every corner, I hope you stub your
Wait,
toe.
what? You're choosing turkey bacon?
I'll choose turkey bacon over regular bacon. Yeah,
for the
but I
health?
like both, huh?
For the health benefits?
No, I
It can't be for the taste.
To me, turkey bacon tastes better than regular bacon. But I still like both. Not saying I don't.
Damn, Home Depot closed it for a few hours ago.
that nigga, that shit made MJ look up. You like, what the fuck you on?
You like turkey bacon, right?
Oh no,
Elsie, you're
that
the
nigga's a
only-
pork man.
Oh yeah, well,
All right,
This man smokes his bacon, then fries it.
that's
That actually
and that sounds amazing.
all right, the shit on it. Y'all both cause like that actually
good.
sounds pretty goddamn
Yeah,
good.
take that to the mixed scientists. See what
It's like when you
they
got
got
like
cooking.
that slab that they cut the bacon and you smoke that and then you slice it, then you fry it.
I don't care what you do.
I was
just
on
take-
Facebook the other day. They was like, "Have you ever had smoked wings? And have you ever had fried wings? But have you ever had smoked fried wings?" I was like, "What? All right, all right.
sure have. I've done it.
Like,
You
what?
like smoked fried?
I've done it.
How'd that go?
It was fucking phenomenal.
He said, "Fuck, that's delicious."
It was. It was. Because the smoke, you get the flavor, but
Yeah.
then you get the crispiness of the fry.
Honestly, yeah, you can smoke anything. I'm eating it. I like smoked stuff.
Yeah.
It's just that
I told you, I smoked crab legs. That shit was great.
you what?
I smoke.
You're a
Nigga.
Wow.
Nigger.
I don't. Why?
Okay.
Chim.
So
Monkey boy.
it's all good until we get to the seafood, and then it's
Monkey man. Monkey.
okay. Thank y'all for listening to another episode of Not That Serious, the podcast. If you're listening to this, we are having a subathon this Saturday. We will be starting. We will be starting at 12:30.
What the hell's wrong with him?
It's going to be, as Michael said, a wing doodle daddle of a time.
About to smoke some bananas next, Jim.
Shout out to all, the speakers of
Smoking
Spotify.
watermelon and bananas.
He's smoking bananas.
We appreciate everybody. Hey, listen, I don't think Mike brought this up earlier, but if you're not part of the Patreon, join the Patreon. We got some good stuff on the Patreon. Patreon, some good stuff.
Smoke
Okay.
bananas, Mighty
Now-
Joe Young.
We will see you guys Saturday with our podathon. All right, goodbye.
Oh, God.
Smoking bananas and water.
That was so unnecessary. Why can I smoke a crab leg?
Niggas be smoking the bananas.
Why?
Why not? Why not?
Did you take the crab meat?
What the fuck? That's how you know the smoke bananas is almost ready. You just hear from the back.
All right.
You orangutan. What are you smoking crab legs?
Well, actually, that
How do you
does.
even do that?
That actually does.
Just put it on the smoker, my guy.
A whole crab or just the legs?
Just put the pan in and do the smoke in there, right?
You could, but I just put the clusters on the joint and just closed it.
You know, it's making all that fun of that actually doesn't sound that terrible.
The shit was phenomenal.
Smoking crab legs is crazy.
Shit was great. All right, when I do it this summer, don't ask for none.